Hello, the world. Squirrels here from the R&D, and happy hump day. Happy Wednesday. Hopefully, everyone's having a good day and a good week. Obviously, there's some quirkiness at the end of that new countdown video that I gotta fix. Like, the timing of the countdown is off just ever so slightly, and then when the countdown is done, it like goes to this weird gray thing, it looks like. Ah, I kind of did it late last night. I took the old countdown video and then did like some really quick converting to make it fit this new theme. And I got all excited because I did it really quick. And apparently, I didn't do it that great. But good morning, Ion Fury. Good morning, Universal Star Kid. How you folks doing? Good morning, White Dragon Sand, Monkey's Paradise, Bloodluster. I think everybody else is bots right now, unless there's someone else out there that I'm missing. Good morning, everyone. Again, happy hump day. Hopefully everyone's doing well today. We're playing something interesting today. I've been wanting to play it for a while, but before I get into all that jazz, let me talk a little bit about the Golden Acorn first. So the Golden Acorn of the week, if I can spell it correctly. There you go. Golden Acorn of the week is, again, this is the first Golden Acorn, as I mentioned on Monday. That is actually a Bible verse. Many of you guys know that I'm a Christian and I'm very involved in my local church. But all of the Golden Acorns to date thus far have been quotes from great people from history. This particular quote this week actually comes from the Bible, from the book of Hebrews chapter 12, verse 11, and it says, "No discipline is enjoyable while it's happening. It's painful. But afterward, there'll be a peaceful harvest of right living for those who are trained in this way." Folks, I encourage you to treat this like a proverb. If you don't have the same faith as me, if you don't believe the same as me, this is still great advice to live by, and I hope that you can still allow it to encourage you, even if you're a little timid to the fact that it comes from a Christian faith. Again, this is no discipline is enjoyable while it's happening. It's painful. But afterward, there'll be a peaceful harvest of right living for those who are trained in this way. Essentially, whatever we're going through in life right now, and, we're all in different stages of life. We're all going through different things right now. But I hope that you can be encouraged in recognizing that the consequences of our actions, the disciplines from our actions, the reactions to our actions, are ultimately only going to make us stronger. And the more we recognize that in the moment, the better we will power through that which is painful. Hopefully that makes sense, and hopefully that can encourage you guys today and the rest of this week as the Golden Acorn. Good morning, Mr. Poop. How are you doing today? More of a good pre-morning due to it being 1:39 for me. Yeah, I was wondering why I hadn't seen you in a little while. That makes sense because you're on the West Coast. That makes sense. Let me take a sip of my coffee real quick. Oh, I almost spilled it. So as you'll notice, we've got some new overlays. I'm super excited for these. Compliments of Tactic from the R&D. I did a couple little tiny tweaks here and there, but for the most part, this is all 100% him. Hang, let me move this. I just realized I've got like sticky notes in the background that you can actually, in fact, see. That's funny. We're going to be using Mobizen today. It looks amazing. Thank you. I was making a bagel. Nice. A bagel sounds fantastic. Yeah, so I modified the overlays that he created ever so slightly. But for the most part, this is all 100% him. The starting soon countdown video, that was based on some other overlays that he sent me. But so like the background was him, like I just tweaked and moved some things and copy-pasted some things to make it fit a countdown video. Rubik's Cube, yes, that is what we are working on today. So this is going to be super interesting. Where did I just put... Oh, I was like, where did I put the Rubik's Cube? It's charging. It's charging right now. I forgot. Hang on a sec. Let me move this over there. No, that. Okay. So I backed this thing. I haven't solved my Rubik's Cube in 4 years. Nice, nice. Well, now you're about to see a Rubik's Cube solved multiple times in the next couple hours. So I hadn't, or I had backed this thing on Kickstarter. Had to solve mine online. Nice, nice. I backed this thing on Kickstarter, like 2 years ago. No, it wasn't 2 years ago. I think it was just last year. I don't know. It feels like forever because eventually months went by and I completely forgot about it. But it was this thing called GoCube. And GoCube is this project where you take a regular Rubik's Cube, something that looks like this, a regular Rubik's Cube. Oh, this is going to be interesting because the green side is yeah, that's going to be interesting because the green side is going to kind of be see-through because of the green screen. That's funny. That's okay. I think you'll get the picture. But you take like a regular Rubik's Cube, right? And you put in the core of the Rubik's Cube, you put Bluetooth in it. And I think it's Bluetooth. It might not be Bluetooth, but I'm pretty sure it's Bluetooth. When I was in secondary school, I had some friends that were really quick at solving a Rubik's Cube. Now I'm homeschooled. I can't. Oh wait. Now I'm homeschooled. I can't solve it. Gotcha. Well, this is an interesting app because what this is this is a GoCube app on your mobile phone that syncs via Bluetooth, I believe, to your GoCube, and it can teach you how to solve it and do a bunch of different mini games with it and a whole slew of different things. So I'm going to show that to you guys. All right, so hopefully it's charged enough. It was only at like 30% or 28% charged when I woke up this morning and didn't realize I should have charged it last night. I'm so sorry. But this is what it looks like. So compared to a regular Rubik's Cube, well, a regular speed cube, this cube was designed to move quickly. This is what the GoCube looks like. So it's about the same size, roughly the same size. It's got rounded corners, slightly brighter colors. Again, the green, this is the green side. You can't see it because of the green screen. Actually, hang on. I might be able to... Einstein, it's just simple math. Near all the planet. Wait, near all the planet? It's not simple at all. I actually have another camera right here, but it's not set up right now. So if this proves to be a problem for you guys with me solving it like this in front of you, then I'll try to set up the other camera on stream, but I'm going to try not to for a little bit first. But this is what it looks like. It still moves very, very, very smoothly, as you can see, right? It still moves very, very quickly, and the only difference is this has lights in all of the edges, so it can like light up when you solve it and all this stuff. That's for 2 reasons. And there's obviously Bluetooth in the middle of it. Oh, there's these 4 prongs on the yellow side. I don't know how well you can see that right there, that are used to charge the Rubik's Cube. So I'm going to switch scenes over here. Let's switch to this guy. There we go. All right. And then let me get my phone here, get it a little closer to me. So bear with me. I haven't streamed through Mobizen in a little while. So if it's a little quirky, I apologize. It looks like you ripped it. Oh, yeah, I know, right? The overlay. I love it. I would have never thought to give it that kind of design. Like, obviously, I have like that comic book theme. So Tactic took my comic book theme and was like, how can we make a vertical mobile overlay thing? And yeah, so that was 100% him. Now, when this thing goes widescreen, I'm gonna just use my other scene, which you'll see here in a second. So I'll be switching back and forth. All right, so this is what the app looks like. Now, what happened just now when I synced it with, with the Rubik's Cube, was it lit up a little bit, So when I go, let me go to like, here, I'll show you this. If I move this like, all right, it's now not solved, right? The Rubik's Cube is no longer solved. If I go to solver, okay, and I make sure that the green side is facing me and white is on top, then I hit continue. Now it shows me the current state of the cube and what I need to do in an annotation way to solve it. So the first one is the front needs to move clockwise. The bottom, the down face, the bottom needs to move counterclockwise, and then the top needs to move counterclockwise. And now it's solved. So there's a section here that literally tells you how to solve it. There's a quick timer where you can quickly time yourself. Sorry. You can look at your stats, which you can see I've played this a few times. The Scramble game I've played 40 times, or 40 wins, rather. And then I don't even have any offline stats. I didn't know that was a thing. Available for Edge Cubers. Yeah, I don't know what that is. But then, like, if I go over to the leaderboard section, there's an entire, like, this is where you can see, like, the best times around the world of all the people that have GoCube. And the top time there is 7.417 seconds. And then looks like there's almost 1,000 people with the GoCube right now. That's epic. Yeah, I know. This is amazing. 993 people with the GoCube right now that have actually tried solving it on their own. And the slowest time is 3 minutes and 17 seconds. And these are all solo times right here. So the pro, these are all competitive times. If I go to solo times, then it looks like the slowest solo time is 1 minute and 14 seconds. If I go to this matches section, these are 4 different types of matches, although the bottom one is not yet available. So you've got Scrambling, Pro Cuber, and Solo. So Solo is where you're battling just yourself. Pro Cuber is where you are battling other people on how fast you can solve the cube. And then Scrambling is actually one of my favorite games right now. It tells you how to solve it using annotation, and all you need to do is mix up the cube until it says that it's scrambled well enough, and then it's like ready, set, go. It matches you up with someone else on the internet, and the first person to follow the directions on how to solve the cube and get it solved wins. I really like that one. And then there's all these mini games. So there's Cubizer, which is kind of interesting. Let me turn up the volume on here. Don't trust atoms, they make up everything. Oh, clever, clever. I like that. So as you can see here, each one of, let me get my cursor over here. There we go. Each one of the keys on a keyboard in the key of C are now labeled different things. So if I don't know how well you guys can hear that. There you go. So when you do each one of those annotation moves, then it makes like that particular note. So that's kind of fun. You can like play around with that and do stuff. Then there's, what other games are there? There's Paint It, which is kind of annoying. So each one of these puzzles, you need to be able to make the Rubik's Cube into that pattern. That's super hard. You gotta like really know your stuff for that to work. And then Simon is exactly what it sounds like. You're literally playing the game Simon. So first I want to show you the scrambling thing. First I'm going to show you the scrambling thing. So we're going to do this. We're going to go to beginners just for now so you can kind of see what it looks like. So here's the thing. It turns sideways for this. So let me switch over to this guy. All right. So right now, I just need to mix up the cube, and as you can see, it is in fact showing me how the Rubik's Cube has been mixed. And now I need to get white on top and green facing me, and it's going to match me up against someone else who dubs themselves a beginner. I'll try to hold the Rubik's Cube up a bit too, so you guys can see what I'm doing. And then I just need to follow the annotations. So top counterclockwise, bottom counter, front clock, left counter, bottom clock, front clock, bottom twice, right counter, back twice, top clock, right clock, left twice, bottom counter, left twice, bottom clock, left twice, back twice, bottom clock, front twice, and bottom twice. And there you go. Sorry, I'm trying to hold it up so you guys can see like like what I'm doing on the Rubik's Cube. But I mean, you can generally see it actually on the screen as well, on the left-hand side of the screen. So, yeah. So I can go like back to matches. I might not switch the overlay just because you can actually see most of this. Are you going to wreck some kids? I highly doubt children have this app right now, considering it just finished its backer. Well, I didn't just finish the backer campaign on Kickstarter, but it closed it down like a handful of months ago so they can do production. So like let's go up to medium. Have you heard of Minecraft Earth? Yes, Minecraft Earth looks pretty epic. It looks pretty awesome. Let me take a sip here. All right, so let's find a match. Let me mix it up again. So again, while you can't really see what I'm doing, unfortunately, like I can certainly set up the other webcam. Tell me, guys, if you prefer me to try to set up the other webcam. I can do that on stream. It's just going to take a hot minute, so that you can get a better idea of what I'm doing. All right, so again, it's finding a match for me. Found somebody. This is on medium now, not on beginner. And then I'm just going to follow the annotation at the bottom of the screen. So like this. Nope, wrong way. See, and that's cool too. Like it tells you when you do something wrong and tells you how to undo it, basically. So the reason I like doing this particular game is because it really forces me to get faster at reading the annotation. There you go. Pretty cool, huh? I think it's cool. Epic duel. All right, we're going to go up to hard and see what happens. I'm probably going to talk less as we go further up these difficulties. All right, so it says it's strong now, so let's... All right, there we go. I had to reorient the cube. All right, now I'm just literally... I'm following directions in this particular type of game. So we'll see how high I can get up here in difficulty status. Oh, shoot. Oh, crap. Whew. 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 They were a little quicker than I thought they were going to be. All right, we're going to go up to expert, I guess. There's one more after expert. It's super expert. I don't know if I think I've only ever beaten somebody on this scramble match once on super expert. Do the hardest one. We'll get there. We'll get there. Give me a minute. I'm just watching how you solve it so I can. So every single time the algorithm is different. Oh, all right. I'll tell you more about that in a second. But every single time the algorithm that this app shows me, it's going to be different because the shuffling of the cube is different every single time. I'm randomly shuffling my cube. All right, here we go. Oh, crap. I'm already behind. There we go. All right. As you can see, I've practiced this a few times with this particular game. Oh, what happened? Oh, my phone locked. All right, so we'll go up to the super expert now. I have a feeling like the number of people playing this game right now in the world are probably fewer than like in the U.S. evening hours. So I might be lucking out right now with the number of people that are actually good on here, because normally on expert it's a much closer match than that. But we'll try this out on super expert. So, but yeah, so Mr. Poop, so and all the algorithms or something. So the I'll tell you guys more about how I solve the Rubik's Cube, which is it's very much the beginner's method. But let me do this super expert thing first, and then I'll tap into and then I'll kind of explain. Oh, what happened? I brought up something on my laptop. There we. Hang on. What is going on here? Oh, I know what's going on. My phone is on buttons on my laptop. There we go. Okay. How you solve the Rubik's Cube is so step one, smash it. There's a much better way to solving a Rubik's Cube than smashing it. If you take a regular Rubik's Cube and you turn one side like an eighth turn, so a quarter turn would be like one full. Here, let me hang on. So if you take a regular Rubik's Cube and you take one side, that is one quarter turn, where you turn it like that. That's one quarter turn. One half turn would be spinning it twice. If you take it and spin it at an eighth turn, so it's like at a funky angle, then you can actually reach in to like there. You can reach in here and you can actually pry out this piece. Once you pull out that piece, all the other pieces come apart. So it's super easy to take it apart without throwing it and smashing it. I can't do it with this one because this isn't actually a regular Rubik's Cube. It looks like a regular Rubik's Cube, but it's used for a magic trick, which I will show you guys at some point in a future stream when I'm doing magic stuff. But I digress. Let's go back here again, and we'll try a super expert. Once I show you the super expert, I don't even know if I'm going to win the super expert, if I'm honest. Hey, Karen, how are you? Karen bot. You sound like you're a bot and not a human being. But good morning. Good morning. How are you? Happy hump day. Hope your day is going well and your week. Welcome to the stream. Are you interested in Rubik's Cube stuff? I'm AI. Nice. All right, let's find a match here. All right, so again, I don't know, like I'm not the greatest at solving the Rubik's Cube, just for the record, folks. So if anybody is joining for the first time right now and you're expecting to see a pro, you're going to want to look elsewhere. But I really like solving Rubik's Cubes. I do. Yes, I do the QB Fasty. Nice. So as I was just saying, I'm not the greatest in the world, but I really like this GoCube app. All right, so let's see how fast I can do this. Oh my gosh, I'm already losing. Oh, man. Back, other way, front, down, front, blah, 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 blah. Oh, I lost. Oh, I already lost. Dang it. Sad face. Womp, womp. All right, so that's super expert. I wanted to see this thing being used. Gotcha. So let me show you, guys that have been on already. Bear with me. I'm gonna go through some of these things again. So, when you go to the main menu, Karen, this is what the main menu kind of looks like. You have a quick timer, a solver, stats, and cube stems, which are still coming soon. I can't take any pieces out. All right, so Ion Fury, just turn eighth turn, right, and take one of the edges, not a corner. Take an edge. You're gonna literally need to put your finger like inside of the cube a little bit, and then it'll pop out. Once it pops out, all the rest of the pieces slide out. So Karen, since you're one that's on here that's legitimately interested in this, I'm going to kind of explain what some of the GUI looks like. But I'm just going to show you some of my stats just so that you can see that I am not a pro solver by any means. I just really enjoy the Rubik's Cube, and I really enjoyed the concept of GoCube. So you can see my average solve time right now is a minute and 14 seconds with an average move set of 154. Average turns per second are 2.1. So you can see, like, I'm not Like I'm not somebody that's solving this in less than 20 seconds every single time. I know GAN is releasing a smart cube soon, and I'm wondering which is best to get. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. I'm not familiar with GAN and any other smart cube in the market right now. Um, but I'm really enjoying GoCube right now. When I backed it on Kickstarter a year ago or so, you can go to leaderboard, and you can see obviously all the stats around the world. Right now, it looks like there's about 1,000 people with the GoCube. You can go to the matches section. The scrambling match is what I was just on. So scrambling match is where you mix up your cube, and then the GoCube app gives you the algorithm for how to solve it, and then it's a match against someone else over the internet. First person to solve their cube first wins. And then Pro Cuber is exactly what it sounds like. The difference is the app is going to give you an algorithm to scramble the cube so that you aren't doing something funny to your cube to make sure that it's all the way shuffled, right? So that you can memorize how to unshuffle it. So it's going to give you a randomized algorithm on what to do to shuffle your cube. And then once both parties are ready, then there's a 15-second countdown that gives you so that you can look at your cube, orient yourself, and then it's go time. How much does it cost? I think it was $60. I think it was 60. Don't quote me on that. I think it was 60 though. But right now, I think the only place to get it is still from the Kickstarter page. Solo is exactly what it sounds like. It's the same concept as ProCuber, except you're solving it on your own. And then you can go over here to the games section, where you can do something like Cubizer, which is going to show you some notations, cube notations on a keyboard. And if you do those cube notations, then it plays music. Then other games, Paint It, you have to be pretty good and know what you're doing, but essentially with Paint It, you have to make those particular patterns on your cube. And then Simon it's a game of Simon. You literally follow directions. It gives you notations, and it'll give you like 3 notations to start. You do those 3, and then it gives you those 3 plus 1. You do those 4, then it gives you those 4 plus 1, and so on and so forth until you pass the level. So it's pretty cool. I'm going to go to Solver right now, and all you need to do is make sure green is facing you and white is on top. And then it just gives you your algorithm, your respective algorithm right now to solve the cube right this second. So you just follow those particular notations. Blah and blah. There you go. Are you going to play Paint It? I might play Paint It a little bit. I don't know. I got to a level that legitimately I can't figure out. So like it was like easy, insanely difficult. Hey, thank you for the follow, KarenBot. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. So, and just so that you know what you're signing up for, KarenBot, on Wednesdays, I am a variety streamer. I stream a lot of Ark. I stream some Final Fantasy. I stream a few other games. But I've been wanting to stream GoCube for a while. I just didn't have the proper overlay yet to do it, and I wanted to update all of my overlays. This week, I finally have my overlays updated, and here we are playing the GoCube app. So I will be playing GoCube significantly more often, but it's probably not going to be more than once a week. So I really appreciate the follow. I hope you'll stay followed, but I don't want you to get the wrong impression thinking that I'm going to be doing this every single day. So let's do some more scrambling matches so that I can remember what I'm doing. Just because... Where the black space is, you put your finger under it, then you can pop it out. Yes, yep. Oh wait, am I supposed to take out the corner ones? Yes. After you take out, if you're trying to legitimately take apart your cube, then yes. I should probably go find my actual Rubik's Cube, because this Rubik's Cube I can't take apart because it's used for a magic gimmick, and this Rubik's Cube I certainly can't take apart. You have done that? Okay. Yeah, so when you take out the one piece, all the rest of the corners come out, and then like you can kind of just turn all the pieces around. So when you're when you have it all the way apart, when you have your cube all the way apart, something to keep in mind, the middle pieces of the cube do not move, right? That's weird. Thought I heard something. But yeah, the middles of the cube, the centers of the cube do not move. So yellow is always opposite white, blue is always opposite green, right is always opposite orange, unless you have some funky cube that has different colors than that. So when you're putting the pieces back in, you just kind of keep that in mind. It's a little quirky putting them back in, so hopefully you didn't just destroy that toy. The one thing too is I did tell you guys I was going to show you how I solve it. So let me go. Maybe I can do quick timer. Oh, okay. So I don't actually have to use the timer in order for. All right, sweet. It's a burglar. No, it's not a burglar. Calm down. All right. He's going to steal your burgers. Oh, burglar. Oh, gotcha. Like in like McDonald's. Yeah, I got you. So this is hard. Putting the pieces back, it's kind of difficult. So I'm gonna mix up the cube really quick. That's kind of cool that it. Oh, the timer immediately starts. That's cool. I can stop the timer though whenever I want, I think. Yeah. Oh, the timer starts again every single time I start rotating it. Okay. So I'm just going to mix up the cube really quick here. All right, we'll stop the timer. Okay. So the only reason that I'm really bringing up this this timer, by the way, is so that I can show you folks that aren't familiar with Rubik's Cubes how I solve a Rubik's Cube. So for the record, and Karen Bot and anybody else out there that is really, really good at solving Rubik's Cubes, I still use a very beginner method. I've just gotten quick enough at it that I can do it in about a minute. But quite frankly, I have not taken too much time out of my life to learn faster methods. I've looked into a few other things, but for the most part, I'm still a noob. So bear with me, folks. And let me reset the orientation here. Do you have a 4x4? I do. I have a 4x4 and a 5x5. Yes. So the first thing that you're typically going to do as a beginner is, oh, let me reorient. The first thing, so this wants you to have green, white on top and green facing you. You could definitely get faster with a bit of practice, but also you don't have to if you're satisfied. Thanks, KarenBot. I appreciate you saying that. I am pretty satisfied with the way I solve it. I know that I'm not the fastest thing in the world. There's no way I'm going to get under 20 seconds or even under 30 seconds possibly with this methodology. But I enjoy solving it, right? It's still fun for me. As soon as I feel like it's not fun anymore, or as soon as I feel like I want to get better, then I'll look into more ways to speed up my methods. But for those of you out there that currently have difficulty solving a Rubik's Cube, or you're just really curious how I solve it, I also said I would never get under 30 when I averaged a minute. Nice. Thanks. That's encouraging. I appreciate you saying that. The first thing you're going to want to do is solve the white. So right now that's on top, as you can see in the app. But I typically put white on the bottom. But for the sake of breaking down every single step, now some of these steps I do combine when I'm solving the Rubik's Cube myself. But for the sake of breaking down the steps to their most basic parts for you guys, I'm going to keep white on top for now. And what you need to do is you need to find the edge pieces. Now, I'm going to say there, I need to break this down for those of you that are complete beginners. So if you can see my cursor, you have three types of pieces on the cube. You have centers that don't move, and then you have edges and you have corners, right? So the edges have 2 colors on them, and the corners have 3 colors on them, as you can see, right? There's a corner right there. It has 3 colors. It has yellow, green, and orange. And then you have edge, which is yellow and green, right? Oh, my phone's locking up on me. So with that said, you need to get 4 white edges around this white center. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to flip the cube so yellow is on top, and we're going to get 4 white edges around the yellow center first. So I'm really breaking this down in its most basic parts. So if you're super good at a cube, bear with me as I do this for other people. So here's an edge right now. So this, by the way, this particular solving of the cube, or this particular step in solving the cube, has no algorithms. You just have to have played with your cube long enough to have a decent idea at how you need to move the sides in order to get this to happen. So here's one white edge right here. So I can turn this side up, and there you go. There's one white edge right here around that yellow center. Now I can look, and I see that there's another white edge right here. So I can turn this side like this, and then turn this side like this, and now I have another white edge around that yellow center. So I'm going to look around the cube, and look, I can see there's another white edge right here, so I can easily move that side up. And then looking around the cube, I can see I've got one more white edge down here. I'm going to keep randomly hitting stop on this so it's not keeping track of my time and saying that my average time is like 12 minutes. I can move this side like this without worrying about messing with these 3 other edges. But here's the thing. In order to get this edge up to the yellow side, I need to move this piece out of the way, but I can easily move the top and then move the side. So there you go. Hopefully you can see how that was on the VOD. You can rewind and like rewatch that if you need to. But now we have 4 white edges around the yellow center. Now here's an easy part. In order to get these white edges lined up correctly on the bottom white face, all we need to do is move the top face until we line up one of these adjacent white colors. So this white edge right here has an adjacent green color. You need to line that up with the green face. So all I need to do is move it like this, and there you go. It's lined up. And now I can move that green face twice. And now that green-white edge is exactly where it needs to go. It's positioned correctly on the cube. It's on the green side is on the green side. The white side is on the white side. So then you just do that with all the other 3. So you line up red with red. Actually, it looks like they're all lined up already. So all I would have done was line red up with red, and then spin red twice. Line blue up with blue, and spin it twice, and then line orange up with orange and spin it twice, and unlock my phone. And we'll stop that timer really quick. Sounds like you have a good understanding of the cube, even if you use a beginner method. I do have a pretty good understanding of the cube, even though I use a beginner method. Again, thanks for the compliments. Really appreciate it. What's funny is even though I use the beginner method, I learned this method 12 years ago, maybe even 13 years ago. And then I just stopped solving Rubik's Cubes for like almost a decade. And since GoCube came out again, like last year, I got a magic trick that involved a Rubik's Cube. So I started getting back into Rubik's Cubes then. And then this year, my GoCube came in. So obviously, I'm back into it again now. But for a couple years, I was teaching people the beginner method as well. So I even have it all written out as well. So if any of you guys watching right now, if you want this method in written form, please shoot me a DM and I'll send it your way. I'll email it to you. But otherwise, you can watch this video, obviously. So the next thing, if we spin this, right now we have a white cross around a white center. The next thing we want to do is get the white corners in place, and we want them to be in the correct places. So we're not just we're not just solving white, we're also technically solving this bottom row around the cube as well. Been lurking a bit while getting ready. Hey, Z Twinkie, good morning. I don't know why my auto shoutouts aren't working right now. Guys, check out Z Twinkie. If I can type the name correct. There we go. Check out Z Twinkie. He's actually my brother-in-law. Really cool dude. Plays a lot of shooter games. I think he's been pretty busy lately, but he also streams as well. It shouted me out earlier, actually. Oh, nice. My bad. Pretty cool cube game. I was interested in what it looked like. Yeah, so this is it. So right now, Twinkie, Z Twinkie, I'm going through kind of the beginner method on how to solve the cube. Hey, Mr. Poop, thank you so much for the host. I appreciate it, man. And Karen Bot as well. Thank you for the host as well. Thank you. So as I was saying, the next thing you want to do is get the corners in, right? So the first thing, the easiest thing you're going to want to be doing is looking at the very top row. And when I say top row, I mean if you have the white on bottom. I'm always hosting you. I know, Ion. I know you have me on auto host. I appreciate that, dude. You keeping white on bottom and keeping yellow on top. Again, that's based on the centers. You're looking at the top row all the way around the cube. So that's this top row right here. I'm going to want to reorient this here in a second. Hang on. All right, let me flip it again. All right, so that's good enough. So looking at the top row, I can see that I have one white right here, one white corner right here. So that's perfect. This is exactly what we're looking for. With this, like this, we look at the other adjacent color that's on that same cubey piece. That's on the top row as well. FYI, his instructions are very good for beginners to learn. If you truly want to learn, they are easy to memorize. Thanks, Z-Twinkie. Z-Twinkie is also one of the people that took me up on that offer and got the text instructions. So you're looking at this orange piece right here. So what we want to do is we want to rotate the top face of the cube. So that's this face right here. We want to rotate that until the orange is on the same side as the orange center. So right now it's on the green center face. So if we move the top to the right one, then we can see it's now on the same side as the orange center, right? So now what we want to do is a little move that I call up, in, down. Now, technically, it's not called up, in, down, but I like calling it up, in, down. And what that looks like is the side that's going to go up is the side that our piece is on, okay? So this is the right side, okay? The right side is going to go up. And then when I say in, I mean the top is excuse me. I mean the top is going to move inward. In this case, coming from the right, that's actually the top face moving clockwise. Okay? Now, if I put that back down, if I was to do the same thing to the left and go up, in, down, I would go up like this, and then inward is now the top face moving counterclockwise. Counterclockwise. All right? So up, in, down would essentially be, for the right-hand side, it would look like this. Up, in, down. And what you'll see is that orange, blue, white piece has now moved into place. Now, if I do that backwards, if I undo that really quick, okay, and show you, you can actually see what's happening as we do it, right? If I go up right now, you can see that that orange piece moved back here, right? And that white edge piece from the bottom moved up. So if we go in now, we just aligned from here to here that orange-white piece with that blue. And now we move it back down and it's in place. Now what we're going to do is we're going to look at the top row for other white pieces. I'm going to keep hitting this stop button. We're going to look here. All right, here's the top row. We have another white piece. The adjacent top row green color is green, so we need to move the top until it's on the green side. Gotta head to work. I'll see you later. Thanks, Z-Twinkie. I appreciate the lurk, man, and hanging out. Hopefully you have a good day at work, man. Be safe. Oh, there we go. All right, so now it's on the green face, and we would do the same thing. Up, in, down. All right, and now that one's in place. And now we're looking at the top row for another one. I want one. Hey, Arcrees, how are you? Good morning, happy hump day, and welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a good day today. As I've been mentioning multiple times now, Arcrees, I am not a pro at solving a Rubik's Cube, but I have been solving a Rubik's Cube for a long time. So right now I'm just kind of going through some beginner method that I use for solving the cube. So if you're an absolute pro at this, then bear with me as I go through these instructions. But I wanted to make sure that the first time I show off a Rubik's Cube on stream, I did take into consideration the folks that are watching that have never done this before. So, don't worry. Sweet. Thanks, man. So, again, we're looking at the top row. Here's white. Here's white on the top row. The adjacent top row color is blue, so we're going to move that onto the blue side. Just by spinning the top, that's all I did there. And then we're going to do that same move, up, in, down, which is always happened to be on the right-hand side in this particular case. It's not always going to be on the right-hand side every time, but up on the right, inward from the right, and then down. I'm not chatting because I'm so concentrated. Nice, nice. And then we're going to look at the top row to see if there are any other white edges or white corners. There are not. The reason I know there are not is because I happen to already see that there's a white one up here. So in this particular case, this is going to take a couple steps to get it done, but essentially what we're going to do is we want to line up that piece with an empty corner on the bottom. So we can see that we have an empty corner. This is really hard to move this cube, and you guys see what I'm doing at the same time. So I want to move that white corner piece to be in the same column as the empty, all right? So all I'm going to do is move it to the right once, which is counterclockwise. And now you can see, okay, that white piece is in the same column as the empty spot. So all I'm going to do is either with it on the right side or on the left, it doesn't matter. I'm going to go up, out, so move outward, not inward. This would be inward. I'm going to move outward and then down. Okay? Sorry, I'm not chatting as well. Getting close to fixing my Rubik's Cube. Nice, nice. No worries, Ion Fury. All right, and now what you'll see happened here, let me undo that really quick. If you pay attention to that white piece, okay, all I'm doing is knocking it so that that white color is now on the top row. So I'm going up, out, and down. And you can see it is now on the top row. And you can solve it like normal. So the reason I solved it on the left-hand side is so that you can see what it looks like when you solve an up, in, down from the left column. So all I'm going to do is take that green color and match it up with the green side. And then from here, facing the green side, now I'm going to do up, in, down. Now, every time I've done up, in, down, it's been on the right-hand side. This is the first time you're seeing it from the left, but it's going to look the same, except the inward, remember, is coming now from the left. So in and then down. And now you can see we've got a fully solved white face of our cube, where the bottom row of the cube all the way around is also solved. All right, let me hit stop on this timer. All right, so from here, now it's going to start getting into a little bit more complicated here. Oh my gosh. All right, so, and when I say a little bit more complicated, we're still using that up, in, down concept. Up, in, down, out, up, in, down, out type of thing. Ups, ins, downs, outs. Without getting into too many algorithms yet. So that said, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be solving the middle edge pieces now. All right, so this edge piece right here, for example, needs to be the blue-red edge piece. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the top row again, and we're going to look at the 4 edge pieces that are here, and we're looking for an edge piece that is a non-yellow edge piece, an edge piece that does not have yellow as one of its 2 colors. My cousin was going to solve my cube, but he had one missing piece on white, and it was a disaster. All progress gone. That's unfortunate. Yeah, if there's one thing out of place, the entire cube isn't going to work. So, for example, we have this edge piece right here that is non-yellow. It has green and orange, right? Green and orange. So what we're going to do, now, I usually consolidate these steps when I'm solving the cube, but for the sake of breaking this down into its most basic parts, what we're going to do is we're going to spin the top face until orange is lined up with the orange center, all right? So I'm spinning the top face until orange is lined up with the orange center, like this. Now, what we're going to do, again, I typically consolidate these steps, but so that you can see what's going on, we're going to move it so that the top color spins away from its center color. So what that means is this top color is green. So I need to figure out where green is. I happen to know it's over here. So here's green. Here's the green center, right? I need to move the top away from that green center. So that's going to be this way, right? So now green this edge piece is on the opposite side of the cube as the green face. All right. Now facing orange, what we're going to do is we're going to do an up and down on the column of orange and green. Soma Green HJC. Soma Green HJC. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you're having a great day today. Obviously, as you can see, we're doing some Rubik's Cube solving for beginners right now, which I'm basically a beginner. But so from this orientation right now with the green-orange piece opposite the green side and facing the orange side ourselves, we are on the column that is green-orange, because that's the piece that we care about right now, the green-orange piece. So the column that is the green-orange column, which in this case is our left column, we are going to do up, in, down, and out. Okay? Now, when we do up, in, down, out, what happened right now is we are positioning ourselves to align that green orange piece, which is right here. All right. So when we did up, in, down, out right now, we also knocked out a white piece. So if we solve the white piece, that would require us facing the green, but you would solve it just like you solved it in the first step for the corners. All you do is make sure that green is facing the green side, and then with that column, you do up, in, down. And there you go. Now we have the green-orange piece locked in where it belongs. All right. Now, on the next one, I'll kind of show you a little bit of what that's doing. So now we're going to look at the top. Again, I'm going to hit stop here so it's not keeping track of my time. For a non-yellow edge piece, here's one right here, this red-blue edge piece. I'm going to line that up with red, and then I'm going to move it opposite the blue side. So that would be this way. All right. And now facing the red, I'm going to look at the column, which is this column right here, the red-blue column, and I am going to do up, in, down, out, and then fix the white. In and down. And now the blue-red is where it belongs. Kiwi! Oh my goodness. Good morning. How are you? Hopefully you're having a good day today. Folks, check out Kiwi. Fantastic New Zealand streamer, fantastic personality, really great person. Do check her out. Variety streamer as well. I don't believe she does anything with Rubik's Cubes, but hey, I don't know. Maybe she does. But yes, that's a fancy cube I've got there. Definitely fancy. It's like the title of the stream says, world's first smart Rubik's Cube. It's app connected, as you can see. I'm streaming the app right now. Good evening, not too bad, are you? Thanks. Yeah, of course. I'm not too bad myself. Having fun. I got this GoCube a few weeks ago, and I've been meaning to stream it, and I've finally gotten an overlay that I like. So that's what I'm doing now. And I'm going through a beginner method on how to solve a Rubik's Cube. So we're kind of in the middle, heading towards the middle of solving the Rubik's Cube right now. So folks that are following along at home, we're going to look again at the top row here for a non-yellow edge piece. You have a Samsung Galaxy S10. I know that lock feature. Yes, I do. Yes, I do have an S10. I had a Google Pixel 1, but just recently upgraded it. So we can see we've got a non-yellow edge piece right here. Let me reorient. It's starting to not be perfectly oriented with my hand. All right, so we've got this green-red piece right here. We are going to line that up with green and move it opposite red. So it was actually already opposite red. So you're already kind of seeing like ways that you can consolidate these processes. So again, with the left-hand column, the green-red column, we're going to go up, in, down, out, fix the white, and if you look, your green-red is over here. That green-red piece is over here. So when you do up, you're lining up that white edge with that white corner with that red-green edge. And then you do your in and you're down, and there you go. Now we have one more left. That's this one right here, the orange blue. So we're going to move it opposite blue, or line it up with orange, and then move it opposite blue. And then with the orange blue column, we're going to go up, in, down, out, and fix the white with up, in, down. And now you have 2 rows of color, solid color, around the cube with the white solved. And no, I don't have a cube never tried, actually. Fair enough. It's not for everybody. I understand. So this is where we're going to start getting into the algorithms piece. This is where it gets into some memorization. It's fun. You should try it. You should try it, Kiwi. I feel like everybody should try to solve the Rubik's Cube at least. And then when you get super frustrated, then Google. So this is where it starts getting into some algorithms, folks. Now, this is where I'm actually going to potentially ask KarenBot and Arcrees for some pointers, because I don't have every single orientation memorized for when to do what. Now, there are a couple different possibilities here. In this case, we're skipping one of the possibilities. But if you look at the top face now, it's cheap and everyone can do it, really. Absolutely, absolutely. There are essentially 2 orientations of yellow that I look for when I'm on this step right now. The next step, by the way, is to get a 100% yellow top face. Now, all the pieces aren't going to necessarily be in the right places, but you want the full solid yellow on top. I tried multiple videos on how to solve Rubik's Cube, and they're all lies. So what I'm looking for is I'm looking for an L. I'm looking for the center with 2 adjacent edge pieces that are yellow that I can get a backwards L. Now, I have a backwards L in multiple ways. I actually have a full yellow cross. But if I did not have a full yellow cross, I'm looking for a backwards L. And if I don't have a backwards L either, then I would do the same step that you would do for a backwards L. But essentially, I'm not going to do it necessarily right now. Oh, I guess I could. Nah, I'm not going to do it right now. But it's an algorithm that is, you're going to move the front face, the top face, and the right face, and then the top, the right, and the front, and they're going to go clockwise, 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 counterclockwise, counterclockwise, counterclockwise. But again, I'm not going to do that right now because we're actually skipping that phase. But for the sake of continuing to move on here, preferably without the cube running low on battery, which it actually looks like it's not. We're going to run out of battery anytime soon. But the algorithm that we're looking for when we're doing a cross is you want to do either the right-hand side or the left-hand side, and I can never remember which one it is and which way this needs to face. But essentially, the orientation that I'm looking for typically is a cross with 1 single corner. So in this case, we have a cross with 2 corners. In this particular case, I don't know which way this needs to face. I usually face it either face this thing with it kind of looks like an arrow, we'll call it. It's logic more than math, but I mean technically math includes patterns, so I guess depends on what part of math you're talking about. But yeah, Karen is absolutely right. It's patterns and memorization, 100%. So we're just going to face it this way right now, and essentially what we're going to do is this move where you're going to pick either the right hand side or the left hand side. It's magic. That is exactly what it is. It's magic. I'm going to do the right hand side, but what's going to happen is I'm going to go up, in, down, in, up, in twice, and down. All right, so this is me simplifying the algorithm, if you will. We're going to talk more about algorithms later, but up, in, down, in, up, in twice, down. And now look, we've got this set up with a cross with 1 corner. Now, what you want to do is position the cross with 1 corner in the bottom with that corner in either the bottom left or the bottom right. And this is where I always forget which one it should be. So for the sake of, I don't know, kicks and giggles, we're just going to put it in the bottom left and deal with the right. Now, here's the thing. If you position it in the bottom, the one corner in the bottom left, then you're going to do that same move I just said on the right. So the right is going to go up, in, twice, down. If you position it in the bottom right, you're going to do the same move with the left. So you're going to do the left is going to go up, in, down, in, up, in twice, and down. And it looks like I picked the right one. So now we have the yellow all solved-ish, but not all of the pieces are in the right places, as you can see. So if I rotate, it looks like I've got one side all solved. We've got red. If we're just looking at the top row, we've got all red here. Then we've got 2 blue corners, 2 orange corners, and 2 green corners. You want to move on the side with the yellow sticker facing out. Yeah, so I think I just figured that out, right? So we had the yellow sticker was facing me, right? And I did the left-hand side with the corner in the right. So I think I've actually got it now. But my thing is, like, I feel like I'm going to forget that the next time I go to solve it. It's just going to take practice. But anyway, if we rotate the top, there you go. We've got one full red side solved, and then corners solved, but the centers, the edges rather, the middle edges, those 3 edges need to move around. So here's what we're going to do. This is literally the last step. We skipped a corners orientation permutation step, but that's okay. Again, if you really want to learn all about all of the different steps that I use, then you know, shoot me a DM or a whisper or what have you, and I'd be more than happy to email you the text description that I've made up myself. But in this current state, we want to take the fully solved side and face it away from us. Fully solved side and face it away from us, and then we're going to take the front and flip it. So, or just the front. So we're going to take the front and spin it twice, so it's upside down, and then we're going to spin the top one way. So we want to spin the top so that the top center stays orange. The top edge piece stays orange. So if we spin it this way, it's blue now. You see what I'm saying? So we want to spin it right because that's orange. And then we'll spin the front twice again. And then, oh shoot, did I do that wrong? Oh, I did it too many times. Hang on. We'll start over. Oh, dang. What did I do? What did I do, folks? Yeah, pro cuber over here. Bear with me. We're going to undo this some way. As soon as I remember what I just did. There we go. All right, we're good. I don't like scrambled cubes because it triggers my OCD. All right, so we're going to start that over. All right, so red is facing away from us. We want to spin the front twice, and then we want to spin the top once so that orange is still in the edge, and then we're going to spin... Oh, then we're going to take... That's what I was doing. Then we're going to move the columns down, and then spin the front twice, and then move the columns back up, spin the front twice... Did I spin the front twice? There we go. And then you're going to spin this. I mean, you can spin it one way or the other, but if you kind of look at the top, you want to spin it so that white comes towards you. So spin it this way, and then the front twice, and the Rubik's Cube is solved. And there you go. So, yeah. That was me breaking down a lot of steps into very, 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 very basic methods, into its most basic parts. Yeah. 40 seconds. Yes. I kept stopping the timer. That's why. So again, looking at this, so Kiwi, you're recently joining us. Anybody out there that's recently joining, if you're curious what's going on here, this is what the app looks like. We can look at different parts of the app here. So this is the leaderboard, right? We've got this matches section where there's a scrambling game, a pro cuber game where pro cubers where you're actually solving the cube competitively like normal. Solo is versus yourself. This one's coming soon. Scrambling is what we're going to do a little bit more of. So scrambling is where it shows you I'm going to get the written form so I can go at my own pace. That's a good call. Good call. Yeah, shoot me a DM or a whisper or whatever, and with your email, and I'd be more than happy to get that to you, man. So if we go to scrambling, this is a scrambling game where we need to shuffle the cube. So I'm going to do beginner again, just so that for those of you just joining us that are curious how this game works, it's a scrambling match. What's going to happen is I'm going to shuffle the cube until it says it's good, and then orient with green facing me and white on top, and then it's going to tell me the moves I need to do to solve it, and I'm going to be battling against somebody else in a race to the finish. So I'll hit this, and let me go to this overlay here. So I'm just going to literally randomly move this like this until it says it's strong, and then white on top and green facing me like so. It's going to find me an opponent. There we go. I'm battling Joshua. And then it's going to have the algorithm at the bottom. So I just need left clockwise, top counterclockwise, bottom counterclockwise, back clockwise, front clockwise, right counter, left counter, back counter, bottom clock, right clock. So this is just whoever can do random moves the fastest. This one is not whoever can do random moves. Well, I guess they're kind of random moves. Yes, I guess they are random moves. They're not totally random, right? Because the game doesn't start until it gives you the algorithm. But yes, that algorithm is going to be randomized. It's going to feel random to you, right? But it is nonetheless an algorithm to solve the cube. But yes, you are absolutely right. It's basically who can solve it the fastest. Yep. No, I mean, yeah, you're right. It's semantics. Semantics. So if I skip up here, we'll go to hard. Which, by the way, before I continue here, the difficulties for this particular game are based solely on yourself. So the people joining beginner are people that feel that they can't do the algorithms the best, right? The people joining super expert are people that they personally feel are really good at sight reading annotation. So there's no actual difficulty that I've been able to tell in the way the cube gives you algorithms. I think the difficulty is based solely on a tiering method based on the users joining, so that I'm battling against other people that solve quickly. So again, green facing me, white on top. And here we go. Oh, shoot. I had to go over to my my cube just now. It's actually moving too loosely for me, and I'm actually following it on my desktop right now. So there's a slight delay. There we go. So there you go. You can see. So let's try the super expert, because last time I tried the super expert, I didn't get it. So we're gonna try it really quick. And you can also challenge friends, apparently. I don't know anybody else that has the GoCube, but apparently you can challenge friends, which is kind of cool. All right, so we're gonna play some other games here in a minute. I'll do some actual competitive stuff. I'm just randomly, messing up the cube here. All right. White on top, green facing me. And then we need to be... Hopefully I can actually win a super expert. We'll see. Most of the people awake right now are probably in Asia, so I feel like the likelihood is slim. Oh, no. Nope, wrong way. Oh, sad face. I was close. I'd challenge you to a death match if I had one. Fair enough. I was close. So let's go. We'll play. We'll actually do the ProCuber one. So when you do ProCuber, it gives you an algorithm to follow to shuffle your cube, and then you have 15 seconds to look at it, and then it's go time, and it's the first one to solve it wins. So I'm gonna do beginner because I do feel like I am a beginner. I feel like I've gotten to a point now where I can do medium and some hard, and I'm decently competitive with the people that I'm playing against. But for this sake, oh, I want it. There we go. Let's go to beginners. Find me a match. So again, green. It's gonna find me a match first, I think, and then it's gonna shuffle it. I think that's how it works. Yeah, so I need to follow this algorithm, and I have 2 minutes to essentially do this. So left 2, up, back 2, right 2, front 2, up counter rather. Twice, blah, and blah. All right, so now it's done, right? So now I'm looking at this, and I'm going to try to solve it as fast as I can. Hopefully I actually get it in 1:15 like I normally like to do, which it looks like I'm probably not going to because I haven't been paying attention very well, and now my thing is dying. Oh my gosh. Oh crap, I'm going to lose. I'm probably not going to lose. So I'm going to do this method the same way that I was showing you guys earlier, just because I want you to see that it can be done relatively quickly, right? So now I'm doing the corners. So line up this blue, do that corner, line up this green, up and down, line up this blue, do up and down from the left, line up this red, up and down. Now the white is solved, and now I'm looking for non-yellow edge pieces. Green away from green, facing red, up and down, out, up and down to fix. And then opposite there, up and down, out, up and down to fix. And then I need to fix some. Okay, that's fun. So opposite orange, up and down, out, up and down. And then I have one more, so opposite blue, facing orange, up and down, out, up and down. Now 2 rows are solved. Now I'm doing that clock, 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 counter, counter, counter move I talked about earlier. And now that yellow move. And now I need to do a corners move that I wasn't able to explain to you guys because I didn't have to do it earlier, but that's what that looks like. And now I got to do it again. And, oop. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, sad face. Oh, that's poop. I might have to start over, folks. I might actually lose this one. Oh, dang. Come on. Let's figure this out. Let's see if I can undo what I did. Oh, I did it. I did it. I undid it. Oh, we got it. Oh, my gosh. So I'm half very angry with myself because that was embarrassing. And I'm half impressed with myself because 9 times out of 10, well, I wouldn't say 9 times out of 10, but we'll say 7 to 8 times out of 10, when I mess up an algorithm, when I mess up a move, I'm not good enough to fix it. Like, I'm like, crap, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? But I just kept on kind of staring at it and was able to fix it. You were 3 moves away when you got stuck. Yeah, yeah. Whew, whew. So that's that. So I was doing the corners move. I was in the process of doing a corners move, a corners permutation move. And I think I spun one side just 1 turn too far, or didn't spin a side 1 turn enough, just because I was trying to explain it at the same time, and then lost myself. And I was like, crap, I don't know where I am. Okay. So that's what that looks like. So we'll move up to medium. I might skip a step or two. Well, I won't. I don't know if I'll skip a step or two, but I might skip getting white around the yellow. Oh my gosh. And this keeps locking up on me, which is annoying. Thank you folks, by the way, for bearing with me in my if you're not a noob, for bearing with me in my noobiness. Nope, wrong way. I always forget. Or it's kind of like hard to remember which way counter is for the backside and the bottom side, especially when you're not used to sight reading it. All right, so we're looking for white edges. All right, that's actually not too bad. We all start somewhere. Yes, we do. There's that one, and there's that one, and blue, green, orange, red, orange. I'm like trying to talk through it at the same time, but I don't want to talk too much. There's that, opposite blue, opposite green, and opposite green again. It's already there. Opposite blue. And I think that's there. And then here's that backwards L thing. And this one I don't have memorized on what that orientation needs to look like, which is really unfortunate. Oh, shoot. This way. Okay, and there we go. Oh my gosh, I got it in less than a minute. We got to skip the last couple steps, so that helped. Bam. I got it in less than a minute. That's exciting. Permutation of the last layer. Is that what that one is, right? Permutation of last layer skip? Yeah, that's always fun. 172. Is that the chances of skipping that step? It's a 1 out of 72 chance of skipping it. Nice. Sweet. Learning stuff new. Thanks, Karen, for the stats. I appreciate that. I'm really nervous to move to hard, but we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna move to hard, and then we might play some mini games. We might play some Simon. What time is it too? Okay. Sorry for the no background music too. I should probably get some background music going. What are the chances of scrambling your cube and in the process solving it? Of accidentally solving it? I don't know. I feel like the chances of that happening are like next to none. Oh, what? Come on. 0, basically. Blah. Oop. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's take a look at this. That can go straight down. Okay, so that's gonna go that way. That'll go that way. That'll go this way. I'm skipping I'm skipping moving them around the yellow first this time, because that saved just a tiny bit of time. And now that I'm getting back used to orienting the cube, I'm remembering some things. Maybe that didn't save me any time at all. Red. Oh, no. Oh, yes, that's right. Oh, my gosh. I'm forgetting how to do this now. Opposite red. There we go. Okay. Again? Okay. We're going to go this way. Haha! All right, here's that stupid corners move. And now I got to do this. This is annoying. That took way more time than I thought it was going to. Wait, I solved it. Okay, phew. I spun it like one corner turn too far. Chance to skip, orientation of the last layer versus permutation of last layer, right? Orientation of last layer, yellow top, yep, is 1 out of 216, and chance to skip the entire last layer, 1 in 15,552. That is crazy. That's awesome. That's awesome. I love those stats. So the chance to skip the orientation of the last layer, which is like that when I was doing like the up, in, down, in, up, in, down, like all of that kind of stuff, is apparently the 1 in 216. That's pretty cool. And then the chance to skip the entire last layer at all. Hey, Game is Life. How are you? Hey, welcome. You're in the UK, right? I saw you yesterday from when we were raiding. We raided you from from Bonnie and Clyde, I believe. You're Superman. Wow. Wow. I'll try not to tell anybody that your secret identity is Clark Kent, man. Yeah, well, folks, I think Game is Life, if I'm not mistaken, is not yet affiliate, right? So, folks, I think he's got over 50 followers at this point. But the more followers, the better chances he's going to have of meeting that last criteria of getting that 3 average viewers over the course of 30 days. So please help this guy out. Let's get this guy affiliate. Check him out. He was last playing that hunting game, which is pretty cool. I'm on the way though. Oh, okay. Okay. For some reason, I thought that you were at like 55 or something like that. Oh, I think I was thinking of somebody else. Sorry. But yeah, do check him out. Give him a follow. Hey, man. We got small streamers support each other. Oh, man. My throat's dry. I've been talking too much. All right. Oops. No. Unlock this. Okay. We're still good. All right. So Game is Life. I'm actually a variety streamer. I don't stream Rubik's Cubes every single day. This is actually the first time that I'm streaming this, but I'm having a good time doing it. I think we're actually going to change up games here, and we're going to play some Simon. So let me change my... we'll change back to here. No, I mean, I'm not affiliate. Oh, okay. I can't English today. I got you. It is fun, man. It is fun. So we're going to play some Simon. I'm going to have my volume all the way up. I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to hear it. Unfortunately, MobiZen, for whatever reason, I can't get MobiZen to get my audio to transfer to the PC, so it's super annoying. I think what I'm going to wind up doing is getting like an audio adapter out of my phone to go into my audio interface, because I have like a 8-channel mixer right here, so I don't have that right now. I essentially need like an 1/8 inch to 1/4 inch, or 1/8 inch to XLR. No. Yeah, to XLR. I think XLR would work too. All right, so we're going to go to Simon and show you guys this. I actually haven't unlocked all of this, so I'll show you the up and down one first, just so that you can kind of see what it is. And in this particular case, you like food, I like food too. In this particular case, we want red facing us and white on top. So we want to do the top face clockwise, the right face clockwise, and the... Crap, what was it? The bottom face clockwise? Or was it the front face? Nope. I must have been the bottom face. We'll try that again. Yeah, bottom face. All right, so clock, clock, clock. There we go. Up, right, down, left, left. Up, right, down, left, left. And everything is clockwise right now. This is level 1 of Simon. So I'm just showing you what it's about. Up, right, down, left, left, down. Up, right, down, left, left, down, right. Up, right, down, left, left, down, right, up. There you go. That's level 1 solved. And now your cube is in like an unsolved state, but you can always go back. You can always easily go back to the solver, where it will tell you, okay, position green facing you and white on top. And it'll give you the algorithm to solve it, so you don't have to think. So you just do these moves. Front clockwise, top face counter, right twice, front face counter, top twice, back clock, front twice, left twice, top clock, bottom clock, or that was top counter rather. Right twice, front twice, top clock, right or back twice, top counter, right twice. There you go. Yeah. So Let's go back to Simon, and we'll kind of see if I can get this one right here. So red facing me, white on top. This is going to be a long one. This is where I left off. This one I haven't solved yet. Up, down, up, down. Up, down, up, down. Up, down, right. And it's going clock, clock, counter, counter, clock. So up, down, right. Up, down, right, left. Up, down, right, left, right. Well, that's all of them now. Up, down, right, left, right counter, left counter. I'll read chat in a second, guys. Hang on. Oh, dang. Went the wrong way. Okay. Ah, I went the wrong way again. I only have one life left. Ah, that's it. Dang. All right, let me read chat. Hang on. Oh, D. Oh, so D is sorry, game is life. D is oh nice, it actually unsolved. That's pretty cool. When you're facing the cube, D is the down face. So it's the bottom face of the cube is D. That's what D means. And then D prime, D with an apostrophe, means counterclockwise. Yeah, like the fourth letter of the alphabet that represents the voiced dental fricative. What? Okay. No, he literally just typed the letter D. Okay. Oh, I see. I thought I was missing something. Yeah, no. I think when Mr. Poop typed D, I wasn't sure if the yellow in Simon on the level that I was playing was front or down. And I think he was typing D to let me know. And then Karen also, a couple minutes later, I guess, also typed D to confirm that or to throw me off or something. All right, let's try that again. Fortunately, I think it's the same every time for each level. So I think I'll be okay this time around. I was so close. I just saw a random D in chat, so I thought we were saying letters. Oh, I got you. X. I'm on the last piece of my Rubik's Cube, but it won't go in. All right, so that one, it's going to take a little effort. You're going to have to spread the corners and kind of get it in at a slight angle and then pop it. And it's going to pop into place. Also, mine is a speed cube. Oh, very nice, very nice. I was practicing my ABCs. Oh, yeah. You're going to want to do that too. Turn the face 45 degrees and pull the corners apart to make it bigger. Yes, you're absolutely right. Just the same way that you pulled the piece out is the way you're going to want to snap it back into place. Also, if you twist the edge in diagonally, it might go in easier. Depends on the shape of the pieces of your cube. Oh, good point. Ah, dang it. Stupid me. I think I'm thinking too much, actually, at this point. There we go. Ooh, 3 of them. Okay. That's different. That's different than last time. Really? Wow. Okay. No, I've just solved cubes for a decade. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. Two, 3, 4. Okay, and then we're starting back over again. That's easy enough. One, 2, 3, 4. I'll read the chat in a second. I'm focusing. Oh my gosh, it is really like starting over again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm glad that it's starting over again. I'm not complaining, but okay. I'm anticipating the next one's going to be a right clock. Yep. Whew. We've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds. Whew. Almost there, folks. Almost there. All right. Whew. Again, I will catch up on chat. Just give me. Well, let's get through this match because I'm trying to pay very close attention. Okay. Almost there. This is a long stinking level, man. All right, so we're just basically repeating it. Okay, so that's not too bad. Okay. Okay. Almost there. Last one. Last one, and then we win this level. All right. I did read tense gamer moment. I've been like glancing at chat. Here we go. Bam! We only got 2 stars though because I lost a life at one point. Dang it. At some point it's gonna bother me and I'm gonna have to redo that level and get 3 stars. So frustrating. Oh no, we're not gonna do next level yet. No. Wait, I just did double. What? I just did double. How did it not save that? Oh, don't tell me it didn't save that. It didn't save my 2 stars. It didn't save my 2 stars, folks. I can't get to Stampede. It didn't save my 2 stars. That's frustrating. All right, I'm going to reread chat. Or I'm going to read chat, rather. Turn the face 45 degrees. Also, you twist the edge. Yep. Karen Bott is a genius. Agreed. No, Yep, I read that. Is Skwirls a squirrel in disguise? Yes. 100%. Time for the clickbait. AFK. All right, Ion. No worries. Unless you're back now. Says Skwirls a smart squirrel or does he work at Area 51? I would agree with Karen Bott. Both. He's going to get rated. Yep. He's going to get rated then? Yeah, probably. By the 12 people that actually show up. Touche, man. Squirrel's going to confuse when he reads the chat. All my acorns. That's a lot of acorns. Indeed. I've got more. It's because my dumb choices on raids. Watch, I'm going to lose them all. Tense gamer moment. Oh, and Ion is back. Okay, I give up. What do you give up on? Never mind. Oh, you did? Okay, putting the Rubik's Cube back together. Gotcha. The first Rubik's Cube I fix is the hardest. Nice. Congrats on getting the Rubik's Cube at least back together. Yeah, 1 out of 10 on the app, right? Oh, how did that not save? That was so much time. I'm not doing that again. There's no flipping way I'm not doing that again. Right now I need to frame it. Let's go. So I'm really interested in like some of these other games, like Cube Hero, Maze, Shooter, but I haven't done almost any of the Academy. There is a whole section here for Academy. Um, oh, it says Start Academy. It's like as if I haven't started the Academy before for some reason. Huh. Because I thought I'd started it already. It's fine. We all saw evidence of your success on stream. Yes. Yes. Ask for a refund. Yo. The entire app is amazing, except it didn't save my progress on Simon, and it ticks me off, so I want my money back. Yes, there is an Academy, so we're going to try the Academy here in a minute. Let me solve it really quick first. Let me do the solving recommendation here. Yeah, we're going to check out the Academy. Blah, blah, blah. I assume the Academy is going to be very similar to what I was just showing you guys on how the beginner method is for solving the cube. There. All right. High five. You solved it. Can you do it faster next time? All right. So let's check out Academy. Start Academy. I thought I had started the Academy already. Oh, I did. Okay. All right. So the first one right here, the ABC, the building blocks one, it just tells you like, okay, center pieces don't move. These are edge pieces. These are corner pieces, things like that. And then it quizzes you. This next one right here tells you a little bit about orientation or a little bit about annotation. So like, hey, this is the top face. It's called U for up, and this is the bottom face. It's called down for D, and like this, just the capital letter is clockwise, and so on. So we're gonna do this white cross level, which it sounds like it's gonna be exactly what I showed you guys, but with. All right, let's shuffle the cube before we start learning. Okay, we're gonna shuffle the cube. I guess we're just gonna shuffle it until it says we're done. I don't know when it's going to say that we're done, but okay. Oh, all right. I guess I just hit done. Or got it, rather. All right. It's really cool that smart cubes like this encourage more people to give the cube a try. However, it would be cool if it had more features for experienced solvers, like algorithm lists and trainers. I have a feeling they're going to add even more features soon. This is literally the first, like, smart cube, right? Like, this is the first thing that I've seen. Like, Karen, you were talking... at the beginning when you first joined that there's another company that's about to release their own smart cube, which is awesome. And I hope that more and more companies start doing it. But this is the first one that I know of. So I imagine they're going to add more features. But considering this just came out a few weeks ago, it's actually pretty feature rich when you think about it for a first iteration, a first run for it. And they've already got other things that they're going to add. So I think and I don't know if the end of the Academy starts giving you more things to practice. I don't know. We haven't gotten there. So I don't want to discount it, you know. Our first step is to create a white cross. We will break it into 2 mini steps, daisy and cross. Oh, the daisy is what I never called it a daisy before, though. Yeah. First step, create a daisy, 4 white edges around the yellow center. The icon at the top of the screen reminds you what is your current goal. Okay. First, hold your cube with the yellow side facing up. Yellow side facing up. Yeah, I think it's fine. Just seems it's clearly aimed at new solvers, which I think is good too. No, I agree. I think just wouldn't be super useful for me. So I think the aim for new solvers is great also. Obviously, it's got a niche market that it's reaching for, a niche audience that it's reaching for. But at the same time, there are clearly pro solvers at this, because when you go to the leaderboard, there are people that have 7-second times, right? So there are clearly people that are professional solvers or that are just crazy good speed cubers that are using the GoCube. What I would argue is that they're just not using a lot of the other features that are designed for the beginners right now. They're just using the competitive nature of it, right? Because as of right now, you, like, how do you compete with others when you're solving, right? You can't really compete with others when you're solving unless you actually go to a competition or a tournament. Whereas with this, you at least know that at any given time, if you want to compete with somebody, you have the internet to do it. And so I think that's kind of one of the allures of it, right? First, hold it with yellow facing up. Lucky you, you already have one of the 4 edges in place. I use cubingtime.com. I didn't know there was this thing. There was a thing called cubingtime.com. Let me see what this is. Let's take a look at cubingtime.com as soon as I make that. There we go. And let me get that to go away. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. So, game is life. I mean, you don't have to be sorry this time. You didn't know. But I have two boys. Their ages 7 and almost 7 and almost 5. And my 7-year-old is reading like all get out, and he watches all of Daddy's streams, pretty much. So I try to make my chat as family friendly as possible. All my streams, all the aspects of my stream, I try to make as family friendly as possible, which includes the text that comes up in chat. So that's why the chat filter is pretty strict on what it catches. Oh, you're good. You're good. I know you didn't know. I know you're fine, man. But I appreciate the apology. You can make a public or private room. It gives everyone the same scrambles. Then you can compare times. Oh, okay. Okay. That's pretty cool. The best timer ever with the possibility of saving your data. Online competitions, friends, and pro cubers. That's pretty cool. So, while I did not know that this existed, I didn't necessarily think that something like this probably didn't exist. I just never really thought about it. You know what I mean? I didn't really think about it until the Kickstarter campaign for GoCube. But that said, while something like this does exist, I mean, like, is it how easily can you do this on the go? How easily can you do this, like, I don't know, on a train, like without a laptop open? Can you do this like on your mobile pretty easily? Because that, I would argue, that would be where some of the advantage of GoCube would be. I do think the app is really nice and convenient. Oh, nice. Nice. And by the way, this is KarenBot. For the record, this is not me dissing cubingtime.com by any means. Like, I didn't know it was here. So I'm asking very, like, unbiased questions, like, okay, where are the advantages, or are there any advantages to using GoCube over just using this? I don't know. And given that this is free, I would argue that this is probably better if all you're going to use GoCube for is competitive matches and not going to use it for any of the other features. Which I do really like the scrambling matches. I'm going to be honest, I do really like the scrambling matches. But if you're only going to use it for regular speed cubing, then GoCube is probably not for you anyway, right? So this cubing time is probably a much more apt solution. Why I now have 0, I'm not complaining. What? Oh, I bet it all. Oh, I don't know. There might have been a max that you could bet. I don't know. Yeah, you're correct. Yeah. So, yeah, no. So this is, I mean, more than adequate for the regular speed cubers. This is what I use to race friends or streamers. Oh, very cool. Very cool. How many streamers stream Rubik's Cube solving? Because I was trying to look last night, and I didn't see, like, anybody. So, Skwirls speaking facts. Are there any English-speaking Rubik's Cube speed cuber streamers that you would recommend me check out, Karen? Because I would be more than happy to check them out. Let's go back here again. I want to change it back to this just because I like this overlay better, that's why. All right, so yellow on top. We've already got one of them in place. All right, got it. Let's keep going. Try to get all the white edges around the yellow center. Don't be afraid to play around with the cube. All right, and it's actually showing you all of the white edges, which is pretty cool, right? So we can get this one right here up. Oh my gosh, that's loud. And then we can spin this one and spin the top. Sorry, orientation is kind of finicky a little bit. There we go. And then this one over here, we can spin this way, and spin this one, and spin this way, and spin that one. All right, there we go. But there are definitely... Wait. It's a small community on Twitch. You'll always see the streamers in the other streamers' chats. The same people show up. Gotcha. Are you going to dual Skwirls? I don't know, maybe. But there are definitely some. Cool. All right. And all right, let's hit continue. Second mini step. Now, let's turn that daisy into a white cross. Turn daisy into a white cross.
Here's how to get from the daisy to the cross. We'll start with any white edge piece, and we'll match its other color to the center. So, hold the top layer in place, and rotate the bottom 2 layers to match these 2 colors. Once we get it, we'll bring the white piece to the bottom face by rotating it twice. Let's repeat the same moves for all the other white edges. Let's start with this one. Hold it in front of you, with the top layer in place, and rotate the bottom 2 layers until the colors match. And bring the white edge down by rotating the front face twice. And so on.
So, yeah, it's exactly what I showed you guys earlier. I guess they figured a video would be more sufficient. All right. What was said here? If you ever want to 1v1 me, you have cubing time. Yeah. What's your name on cubing time? Well, I'll take a note of it over here on a sticky note. Visual is important. Agreed. As soon as I find my sticky notes. There are my sticky notes. Cubingtime.com. I don't want to forget it, so I wrote it down. Is your name KarenBot on Cubing Time as well? Like, would that be how I would find you? I'm just assuming. All right, next. All right, hold your cube so the green and white edge is facing you. Oh, so now it's actually showing us what we need to do. That's pretty cool. And it, like, I love how it dings because it knows what's facing you and whatnot. Like, there are significant benefits to the way this works. I've never actually searched for a user. Oh, okay. I believe just search Karen. All right, I'm going to copy and paste that into my note. All right. Sweet. I'll check you out. Let's do here. Okay. Yep. We got it. All right. Holding the top layer in place, rotate it until it's lined up with its center. Ta-da. And now we do this. What? Oh my gosh. Really? So instead of saying F2, it's saying F clock counter or F clock. That's kind of funny. So that one is a little awkward. All right, so we've got it facing us. Yellow side is up. Yellow side is up. There we go. So this is being a little quirky. I actually think I need to reorient. So hang on a sec. Let's get green. There we go. Now we get yellow on top. And then we get this one moved over there. And now we do this. FF. Then what is F prime FFF? The same? Then what is F prime F clock? Yeah, I mean, there'd be this. Yes, what is F prime is also FFF from F prime, right? Oh, no, from the original. Yeah, okay. Oh, my gosh, you're making me think. And that's not even that much thinking. That's sad. That's super sad. All right, so we're going to do this again. There we go. We got it. Now, blah. All right. At this point, oh, you're almost done. Okay. Now do the same thing with the remaining. Blah and blah and blah blah. Okay. If F2 is FF, then F prime is FF is FFF. Yes. You're thinking too hard about this. Yes. Yes. It's like 2 lefts don't make a right, but 3 do. Which is a great album, by the way. Please check it out. Yay, we solved that thing in the thing. Now the white face. All right, I'm not gonna continue. No, we're not. No, we're gonna go back. Can I go back? I don't want to continue. How do I go back? I got it. I understand that's what we're trying to do, but I don't want to continue solving. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. 3 rights do make a left. I said 2 rights don't make a left, but 3 do, which is also the name of a Relient K album. Then what about 6 rights? Nope. Now we'll never know how to solve the white face. No. All right, let's. Like I said, I really do like the scrambling matches. We're gonna go to Super Expert and see if we can get something here. Let me change it to that one, and that, and that. All right, white on top, green facing me. Ready, set, go. Nope, wrong way. No. No, I messed up. I spun it too far. Right 2, L2. Front 2. Nah, I messed that up. I was like, wait, maybe I can. Oh, no, I can almost get it. Nope. All right. Screw it. Yeah. Almost. Almost. Is it just me, or did that just sound like a squirrel that clicked Skwirls made? Wait, Skwirls make clicks? I love how it brought me back to regular expert. No, I want to do super expert, darn it. All right, let's mix this up now. Oh, there we go. I feel like this is going to be a super fast match if I mess this up. And I'm going to lose. I should really play some music in the background. I almost never play, or I never actually play Spotify in the background of streaming. Yeah. Yeah. Darn it. Darn it. Wait, which way does this need to go in order to solve? I feel like if I stared at this long enough, I could possibly figure it out, but I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. Darn it. It's passive-aggressively pushing you back a level. Yeah, seriously. I think it is, actually. I think it's like, you're not good enough for super expert. Yeah, it's moving me back to expert. The game thought Skwirls was a noob. I am a noob. I never said I was good. In fact, I said quite the opposite. I literally said that I was a beginner at this. I've just been a beginner for a very, very long time. All right, let's find a match on expert then. There we go. All right, green facing me, white on top. All right. And then, like, you turn it like one extra turn too far, and now all of a sudden you're not following the directions anymore. You got to undo what you just did. All right, let's see here. Ready, set, go. Oh, no. Wrong thing. Yikes. There we go. All right, so expert, I'm good. You said you were a beginner, which is why you are playing Super Expert. I see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any other I don't have any other way of trying to defend myself on that statement. You're touche, sir, or miss. That is unspoken of. Yeah, yeah. All right, we'll try Super Expert again. I'm determined to win a scrambling match on Super Expert on this stream. It's gonna happen sooner or later, maybe. All right, here we go. Green face and me went on top. If I actually do what I'm seeing, then I'll be okay. Imagine that. Oh, and these coins are going to go towards something eventually, but as of right now in the app, the coins do nothing. Blah. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Yeah. Gotta catch up. Gotta catch up. Gotta catch up. Gotta catch up. Oh, no. Oh, dang. Oh, man. I was so close. How long do you stream for? So, I'm U.S. Eastern time. I'm U.S. Eastern time. I start my streams at 4:30 and I end my streams on average. My streams end around 8 to 8:15. So I've got about an hour and a half left. Wow, it is early. I might change up games. I don't know, or I don't know. We might. I kind of want to keep the same game for a whole stream. I try to do that as much as I can. So we'll keep doing this. I think we might not do GoCube. Maybe we'll check out cubing time a bit, and then we might come back to GoCube if anybody has questions. We'll see. But yeah, I've got about an hour and a half left, and that's on average. So I have to end at like 8:15 ish because I have to get my kids ready for the day and then take them to the babysitter and then start my work day. I do travel for business, which does remind me, for those of you that are following me, tomorrow morning I might not stream. Tomorrow morning I might not stream because tonight I'm leaving for Philadelphia. I've got meetings the rest of this week all the way through Friday. In fact, Friday morning I'm driving from Philadelphia down to Arlington. That's going to be fun for meetings on that day. So yeah, it's gonna be a long couple days, but I am tentatively streaming tomorrow and Friday, assuming I can do it well from the hotel. So we'll see. Stay tuned for that. But Saturday is our charity stream, folks. So if you are not aware of the charity stream, please mark your calendars for this Saturday. Got it. I'm also Eastern time, but I didn't wake up yet. Yeah. So this Saturday, I will be streaming at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, U.S. Eastern Time, 11 a.m. until about 2 or 3 p.m., raising money for a GoFundMe account, excuse me, on behalf of a dear woman in Canada who is in need of a double lung transplant. I'm actually going to update my overlay probably today to advertise that the next couple days, and then obviously on Saturday. But she is in need of roughly $5,000 to $10,000. Really, she needs more than that. But the GoFundMe page is for $5,000. We're really trying to raise closer to 10 if we can. There are a handful of streamers that are participating in this particular event. The main streamers would be Bonnie and Clyde. That's BONNEHH_CLYDUHH. Is the Twitch account. I'll actually shout it out here. That should be spelled right. Yeah, there you go. So Bonnie's aunt, her mom's twin sister, has this condition that requires a double lung transplant. So they are actually going to start their stream at 1 p.m. my time, and they're planning on streaming for 12 hours, and every single sub that they get, they'll stream even longer. But the purpose of that 12-hour stream is to raise funds for her dear aunt. So hopefully you guys can join me in supporting this family and the medical expenses that they do have. So that's this Saturday. That's going to be my first Saturday stream and my first charity stream as well. So that advertisement out of the way. Let's see here. We're gonna try super expert again. We were super close last time. We were super close. Tired. That's why I was wondering how long stream is. Oh, I got you. Well, you don't have to stay around for the whole thing. I am. Let's. After this one, I'll check out cubing time. All right. After this one, I'll check out cubing time. I am going to donate. Yes. Here we go. Oh my gosh. They're super fast. Oh my gosh. That was horrible. Dang. Whew. All right. Forget it. Well, let's check out cubing time for now. I stay because I want to. Fair enough. And now you guys know where I live. Stupid notifications on phone. You're chilling, a good streamer. Thanks. I appreciate that. I appreciate you saying that. There are a lot of, great streamers that just are so new at streaming and don't necessarily network well enough or don't have the time and whatnot that they could be great streamers that just don't have the crowd, right? I'm not saying that I'm a great streamer that doesn't have a crowd. That's not what I'm getting at. What I'm just saying is that sometimes the small streamers just need an opportunity. And I feel like I'm gradually getting more time into this, and I feel like if I could ever get to a point where I could do this legitimately part time, then this could turn into a decent side gig for me. But right now, I do it Monday to Friday. And I just primarily do it because I enjoy it, though. Not to say that I'm trying to do it to make money. Don't take that the wrong way. But it would certainly be nice if the efforts that you put in have some kind of reward. You know what I mean? I was surprised you don't have more viewers with the high quality of your stream. Thanks. I appreciate that compliment as well. So I only recently started streaming in 1080p 60, but I've got a pretty beast desktop that I've upgraded over the years. I am a bit of an audiophile. I actually just on Prime Day yesterday I got a new camera that I'm going to put on an arm mount off to my right hand side, so that I can spin it so that you guys can see my setup, and I can point it down so you can see my dog when he's next to me and all this stuff. But I don't know if I want to see Skwirls beat Karen or see Karen beat Skwirls. I think you're going to see Karen beat Skwirls. I think that's what's going to happen. No offense, but yeah. You were saying, like, I used to never think that I could get my time under 30 seconds. Yeah, well, as you can see, my time only barely got one time under a minute. So, but it'd be cool to see how this works. But yeah, no. So I only recently started streaming at 1080p 60. That was literally, I think, like last week I started doing that. And I just realized, like, okay, it's pretty much universal across the board now to where Twitch is allowing users the gear icon to adjust what they're buffering at. So now that that's universal across all streamers, I don't see a reason why I can't stream at a higher quality, higher resolution anyway. So that's what I'm doing now, 1080p 60. And the overlays that I have are brand new. Like, I'll show you my starting soon one, since you weren't here right at the beginning. So this is the starting soon one. And then here's my BRB. Now the BRB, I like having the camera on there because I like showing the chair missing. The end, no, I'm not ending soon. I just want to show you what it looks like. There it is. And then obviously here's my big screen. But these are all brand new overlays. So these are all done by a buddy of mine. I used to do my own overlays. So if you check out any VOD from like yesterday and beyond, like that's all done by me. I just decided I wanted to change up. Well, I was warming up and got a 9.76. Okay, Karen Bot. All right. Show off. But yeah, it was super lucky. Sure, it was super lucky. Average time over here is like 9.5, 10.2. I didn't do anything. You were like, huh, let's see. Oh, wait, all I need to do is done. Rip squirrels. Yeah, right. I wish I could average 9 or get 9 seconds at all. Yeah, right, right, right. Yeah, me too. I wish I could get under 30. So my best time ever, for the record, my best time ever back in college when I was first like when I was really getting into speed cubing. I was still only using the same method, but I lucked out and like could skip a couple moves, and my best time ever was like 32-ish seconds, 31 or 32, something like that was my best time ever. Now my sister, I taught her how to solve the cube originally, and now she's better than I am. Her best time ever is like 26 seconds, 27 seconds, something like that. So in my prime and in her prime, like we were around 30 seconds. But are you aware of F2L pairs? I am aware of the concept. I'm not aware of how to do any of them. I did see a couple videos though. I just didn't get into it. I haven't gotten into it yet. I plan on getting into it. I just haven't. My solve was literally 4 solved F2L pairs in a row. Oh dang. So the F2L, for folks that aren't familiar, F2L is, I believe it stands for first 2 layers, if I'm not mistaken, which is essentially like if you're it's ways that you can combine. It's ways that you can combine solving algorithms that you can use to solve the bottom layer and the middle layer in one step. Rather than getting like the white solved and with one layer around and then moving on to the next row. So F2L. Now, Karen Bot, correct me if I'm wrong. My understanding is F2L are ways that you kind of combine those 2 steps so that you're solving a white corner and the adjacent white edge at the same time. Which I'm starting to see how that can happen the more I'm paying attention to the cube, but I haven't memorized any of those methodologies. Yeah, correct. Okay, cool. So let's change this over here. Da da da. So eventually, though, folks, I do plan on doing. I do have a. I'll just show you this really quick. So over here, I have a camera right here off to my left. Obviously, I don't have an overlay for it yet, so you guys are seeing the raw footage right now. Oh my gosh. But I do have a camera right here that's going to be for doing stuff like, I mean, like I could show you, me solving the cube or whatever if you wanted to see it. That's the camera that I said I don't really have set up in an overlay yet. But what it's really meant for is me showcasing essential oils eventually, because I do plan on streaming essential oils and not tutorials, but lessons on essential oils and educational streams on essential oils and products from Young Living. And then also, I plan on streaming close-up magic tricks as well sometime soon. So stay tuned for that kind of stuff. So that's what that one's for. Let's pull up my web browser. Main screen, we'll turn that on. And then let's go back to this, and we'll pull up cubing time. Let's take a look more at this, and let's make an account. If you do right clock, up clock, right counter on your solved cube, you can see a solved pair in the U layer. All right, so let's see here. You can see it. Yep, I see it. Yep. Basically, I had 4 of those in a row and just had to put them all in one by one. So yeah, so if you do like up, out, down, right? So that would be the right clock, top counter, right counter. Then that's how you kind of put those into place, right? So you just have to line them up accordingly and then put them in. Ember, what you doing? So we got a new puppy last week, for those that aren't aware, and he's sleeping at my feet right now. That's why I got the other camera yesterday. I was like, it's Prime Day and this camera is like 60% off. I'm gonna get one. We're gonna put it over here so you guys can see my setup, because I've got a bunch of people that have asked if you can see my setup. And not just that, but additionally, I can turn it if it's on an arm mount or whatever, and face it down so you can see the puppy. Yeah, I just did that 4 times and all F12 was done. Dang. That's easy. You obviously didn't scramble it very well. Just try getting into speed cubing 4 years ago, but look where I am now. I can't solve a cube if my life depended on it. It's all good. All right, no, not sign in. Let's register. A registration, I guess. Email and password. Does password come up? All right, good. All right, so my email I'll use will be that one. Suggested password? No, I'm good. We're just gonna do this. Let me come over here really quick, since this is a little bit of private information here. Do I have to put my first and last name in here? Or can I put like Skwirls? I'm gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Mail. This thing. I think that's the CAPTCHA thing. Register email or remember email. Stay signed in. Sounds good. Register. The code is incorrect. Dang it! I hate these codes. I think that's right this time. All right, welcome to cubing time. Here we go. All right, I swear I wasn't showing off. I just got super lucky. I used random generator scramble. Oh, gotcha. You're good. I'm gonna go get chocolate milk. Chocolate milk sounds great, actually. Let me take a sip of my coffee, though. All right. Welcome to Cubing Time. Cubing Time, the unique social network for speed cubers with deep integration of training and competitive sections. Timer. Selection of any event, switching between events without losing results, adding a time. All right. Timers, rooms, contests. All right. What are rooms? Competitions at your own home, creating rooms with or without a password, invite friends. Okay. Contests, weekly contests. All right. Easy enough. Profile, information about you. Friends, quick access to cubers I know. News. Makes sense. Messages. Okay. It's time for cubing. Start. I really like chocolate milk. Nice. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of chocolate milk. All right, so my name should be Skwirls the RND. Yep, there it is. Skwirls the RND. Sweet. Set that up correctly. Awesome. All right. Karen, I think it was yesterday, but I tried making Skwirls as hungry as possible. It wasn't yesterday. Yesterday I wasn't able to stream because my internet was stupid out. I hated it. Oh, I was so mad. Because like I work from home when I'm not on business trips, and my internet kept cutting out all stinking morning. It was so annoying. I wish there was a fiber internet provider in my area. They're all around me. Like Verizon Fios is all around my area, but not in my development. It's stupid. Anyway, sorry, venting a little bit there. Let's see if I can find my friends. Okay, let's see. Can I search for a friend to add a friend, or can I go to... All right, let's see. You said your name was... Let me pull that up. There it is. Search? Nope. Okay, but this is it. So let me just copy this. All users. Okay, search. Haha, I found you. I don't know how to add from there, to be honest. We can add each other in a room, I know. Okay, well, I think I found you. So add to friends. Bam. Hello, it's me. All right, sweet. My info is also fake, like yours. Okay, yeah. Well, good. Are you actually female though? Because I don't want to keep calling you sir or dude if you are in fact female. I mean, with a name like Karen, I would think one way, but I don't know, maybe. I don't mind. Okay, fair enough. Wait, you don't mind me calling you sir, but you are in fact female? Or you don't mind because you're gender neutral? Because I can see that. I can see that statement. I don't mind. LOL going both ways. Not that it really matters. I'm just. I. You don't mind, so whatever. Okay. So how do we compete? Or I guess we create a room. My rooms. Create room. Room name. Squirrely cubing. I'm pretty neutral. I don't care what people call me. Fair enough. Fair enough. We're gonna make the password 1234. Actually, hang on. If I actually type it right, because I don't want like a million people joining just because they're like, I want to troll. Oh dang! What is? Is this the stupid CAPTCHA thing? No, that's not. Is that it? Let's try that. Oh, minimum of 6 length. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Fields marked with asterisks are required. Oh, event 3x3x3. Okay. What was password? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the password for this room. Okay, but the CAPTCHA was wrong. Dang it. I can't stinking read these. All right, H M maybe? NW? I don't know. Nope, not that one. All right, I can read this one, I think. QCYX. There we go. All right, we're good. Oh, dang. Okay, so how do I... Where's the timer at? How's this work? How does this work? All right, I think this can't be... This can't... Now we are here. Here we are indeed. All right. Hold space bar while clicked on the timer, and it will time. Okay. Okay. So this is the timer, right? Right here. So if I click up here and I hit space bar. Ah. Okay. All right. How do I... No, don't send the result. How do I go back? No. Don't send a result. How do I go back? No. No, go back. Stop it. Oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on. Seriously. How do I reset the timer? Mr. Poop, I don't know. How do I reset it? Just hit DNF. I did hit DNF. Oh, just submit DNF. Oh, I got you. I got you. Okay. Okay. All right, so now I can go back here, and if I do this algorithm, then it scrambles it, right? You can't change it. Okay. So I'm going back to my regular... Actually, no, I'll use the speed. I'll use the GoCube, because I feel like I like the way it spins better than my actual cube. Okay, so if I do this algorithm, what needs to face me for this algorithm in order to scramble it? Oh, so white's on top and green is facing me. Is that it? Based on this picture, I guess. So I guess white on top, green facing me. I'm an attack helicopter. What memes do you hate? What memes do you hate? I don't know. I don't know. White top, green front. Yeah, okay. And then I do this algorithm, and oh geez, what happened? It changed. What happened? I don't know what happened. Sorry, did you do that? I already submitted my time, so I went to the next solve. Oh, okay, okay, I got you. All right. So if I do this algorithm here, D2, R2, up to L, up to right, Up to bum. Right? No, this way. This way. This way. This way. This way. All right, so it should look like that, and it does look like that. Okay, awesome. Yep, it does look like that. All right, so now I hit space when I solve and then hit space again to, I guess, right? Penalties are available only during the processing. Okay. So let me look at this. Why do I feel like joining if I'm going to get destroyed? Go for it, Mr. Poop. I don't mind. I'm gonna suck at this so bad right now. It's gonna be horrible. All right, we're gonna go boink, 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 something. All right, here we go. We're gonna see how this goes. Oh, it does work. Oh my gosh, it does work. I wasn't 100% sure it was actually going to work. I don't know why, but that's what I thought. Oh shoot, what am I doing? I'm gonna get destroyed by Karen. It's gonna happen. I'm still on white, man. Like, this is dumb. This is so dumb. I hate this game. I hate this game. It's so stupid. Why is nothing there? That's why. Wow, this is like the longest solve of my life right now. This is horrible. Longest solve of my life. Oh, that stinks. Seriously, if it can go wrong, it will go wrong right now. Horrible. Oh man. You should make a Skwirls rage emote. I should make a Skwirls rage emote. That would be hilarious considering how much I don't rage. Oh man. All right, so I can just hit submit. Nice. That's pretty cool. So wait, so if we go down here, okay, I see your times. I got you. 14.5, 18.4. Nice, nice. And mine over here is at 1 minute and 16. Stats are in the bottom right. Yeah. I see. Awesome. This is pretty cool. I like this. There's obviously a good amount of accountability that goes into something like this, right? So I think now I'm going to venture to say that the average person going to a website like cubingtime.com are going to be honest enough individuals because they're legitimately trying to speed cube. But I would think that the unfortunate truth about our world that we live in is if cubingtime.com became something mainstream, there would need to be more accountability in this because right now there's essentially zero accountability. You're assuming that the other people in the room are actually solving the cube, right? It's usually obvious when someone is cheating, and even if they are, it literally doesn't matter. Well, yeah, that's true. It doesn't matter. There's no rewards or penalties, right? If you win or lose, unless you're doing a contest, I guess. I don't know how contests would work. But that would be the only thing just in this one go around, just looking at it now, right? Yeah, it's just for fun, no reason to cheat. Exactly. And that's the thing is, so there's because there's no accountability, the people doing this are just literally doing it because they want to do it. Whereas with GoCube, there can be rewards, there can be penalties because there's a level of accountability in the app syncing with your cube. So I still see pros and cons both ways, honestly, right? Like if you're just looking at it at point blank face value, there's pros and cons getting the GoCube and pros and cons using this. But I do really like this. This is super nice, super convenient. And if my GoCube is charging, then I know that I can still have fun. Yeah, if I just want to race my friend, it works fine. Exactly. This is awesome. All right, let's do this next one. Green facing me, white on top. All right. Blah, blah. And the good thing about this, too, is if I do the algorithm wrong, it's not like I'm going to solve the cube a different way. You know what I mean? So there, even though there's no accountability in making sure I did this algorithm to mix it up correctly, I mean, if I got it wrong, it's not like it's going to affect my time a whole lot. Yeah, you don't need it to be exact. Just need to give us the same start. Right. Right. And it looks like I got it right. Cool. All right. So here we go. Let me look at it. Okay, those are both going to go down. Then that's going to go down. So that's super easy, actually. All right, here we go. Oh, let me make sure I'm clicked in here, just in case. And go. Boink, boink. And, oh, shoot, I messed that up. Oh, well. Too late. Gotta go. Dum-dum-dum. Why am I so slow? Oh, I suck at this game. And the other benefit, like just thinking on it now, I'll mention it in a second. Why every single time? Oh, look at that. I got it in less than 50 seconds. Oh my gosh. Whew. White Cross was nice. Yeah. Yeah, I did not do the daisy first this time. Thanks. Let me submit that, I guess. So I was just thinking about this right now. For the sake of streaming, I would want to set up my other camera, right? So that you can kind of, I would like turn this way a little bit and you could see me doing stuff. Because another benefit to streaming, for streaming's sake of using GoCube, is, it syncs. So you're literally watching what's happening on the app at the same time. So for my particular use case, I see benefit to GoCube over using this unless I set up the other camera adequately, which, I mean, I can certainly easily set up the other camera. It's not that big of a deal. But if I didn't have the other camera, then GoCube has a benefit in that regard. This is super cool. I really like this. 49 seconds. Oh, yeah. Yes, the one thing you can do with cubing time you can't do with GoCube, though. Lots of cubing streamers set up a public room so the viewers join. Oh, yeah. So the viewers join and race. Yeah. Yep. That's that. Yeah, so you can play with viewers. Right? Like right now, I'm playing with viewers. Let me change my stream title too. Just in case. My dog's having a bad dream right now. I'm good at useless stuff. Well, Did you join, by the way? Mr. Poop, did you happen to join in? Doesn't look like it. Although, I don't know where you see who all is in the room. Yeah, I don't see if you can see who all's in the room anywhere. This is super cool. I like this. All right, let's do this next one. Green, up twice, blah, 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 blah. Nope, not that way. This way, that way, this one, that one. There we go. Did I get that right? Yep, looks like I did. The bottom with our times, you would see everyone. Oh, right. Down here, you would see everyone that's submitting their times. I got you. Yeah. So what does S and C mean next to our names? So S period. Oh no, it's our first initial. It's our first initial. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. I feel dumb. Okay. I was like, wait, does that mean something special? Are you in a completely different category? Durr. You would be gone and back before the time I finish. All right, let's try this. Let's see here. Let me look at it. Ooh, this one might not be fun for me. Okay, we might have to do a daisy on this one. Yeah, I'm only rank C, but your rank is S. No, like it ranks up as you as the earlier in the alphabet. So rank A is the top, rank Z is the lowest. I'm ranked S because I'm not a complete noob, and you're ranked C because you're almost pro. So that's it, you know. Oh, did it change orientation again? Yeah, it did. All right, that's okay. I'm gonna solve this one anyway. Rank S and just started. Yes, yes. It recognized me. I'm going to solve this one anyway. Let's see. And go. Boink, 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 doink, and bloink. Blah. Ow. I actually hurt my finger. That was weird. So slow. So on a scale from like 1 to whatever, how bad am I at this compared to other people that you see streaming Rubik's Cube stuff? Oh my gosh, where's the last one? There it is. Why every single time? Why? And that also every single time. That's okay. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, this time is horrible. Stop it. Oh, 104. It wasn't actually that bad for me. I got a sick 11, and you didn't start, so it continued. Yeah. Most people are speed cubers, so pretty fast. That's what I figured. So maybe it's a nice change of pace that someone whose average time is closer to a minute is streaming Rubik's Cube stuff. You know, I am the cuber for the masses. That's what I am. Let's see this one. Green. There we go. All right. Down face. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Okay, let's take a look at this. I'm just waiting for you to start so it doesn't skip. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I'm about to start. I'm about to start in a minute. All right, here we go. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. It's also kind of interesting because I'm trying to look over my microphone to do this too at the same time. Oh, dang. I hate it when one of them's in already but facing the wrong way. Ah, shoot. Come on. Ready, set, go. Almost there. Whew. Still less than a minute, though. There we go. Whew. So if I hit send now... Okay, waiting. All right, cool. My time is gradually going closer to what my average once was. Once upon a time. It's slowly getting there. Okay, I see, Karen. So basically you're waiting till I start and then till I finish, and then I submit my time, and then you start and finish and submit your time because you know that it's only going to take you 15 seconds. All right. This is fun, though. Let's see. R2, U2. I'm doing less than best because it's 7 a.m. Fair enough. Fair enough. What is your best time though? I'm curious now. What is your best time? But yeah, it's fun to cube together regardless of speed. That's why people like to get together on here. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. Mr. Poop. Let me see. You frustrated, Mr. Poop? um, I actually got it in cubing time. Oh, nice, nice. 8:21. That's why you saw it on my profile. Gotcha. Did you ever try that Ryan Heiss or Ryan Heese or however you say his name? Did you ever try that that speed cubing with the keyboard? Because my fastest time with speed cubing on the keyboard was actually like 17 seconds. I averaged like 13. Okay, gotcha. But that obviously using the keyboard, like you're typing stuff. I tried, I couldn't get it to run on my browser. Oh, nice, or not nice, rather lack of nice. Nice that you tried it, not nice that it didn't work. Yeah, I don't know if it's working too well anymore. I think they need to do like some JavaScript updates or something. Lack of nice, yes, lack of nice. But I remember loving that concept, just being able to use the keyboard to do your moves. And that, yeah, my best time on that one was about 17 seconds. Mr. Poop, what's up? What's up with the random letters? Oh, let me solve this. Let's see here. Where we at? Okay, that's got to go down. Then that can go down. Then that can line up and go down. And then that'll go. Okay. Here we... Wait. No, you? Huh? Okay. Go. That's... Shoot. Oh, that backfired on me. And then that one, and there, and here, over there, there. Ooh, shoot. What happened? Okay, we're good. We're good. The cube only, like, slipped a little bit. Blue. Orange. Hate it when the cube slips, man. It's super annoying. There we go, and here, and there, and oh dang! I thought it was almost done. Not quite though. Oh shoot! Oh, the cube keeps slipping. Oh, 55. Whew. Honestly, I don't know. I just started typing random stuff and trying to find words in it. What'd you get? Another 15. Okay. You're averaging about 15 right now. So that not too bad beyond your average. You're going to get a sub 1 average. Yeah, at this rate. Is there a minimum number of solves that you're supposed to do in a room, or you just kind of keep going till you're satisfied? Like, does it require like an average of 10, or does it? Oh, I guess I see right here. My average 5 is 57. Average 12. Okay, it's infinite. Okay, but I see that there is an average 12 stat. So right now my average 5 is 57.7. But if I keep it up, at least going to 12. All right, let's see here. Let's do this. Left 2, up 2, left 2, down, up 2, brown, 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 blah, 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 blah. Speed cubers track average of 5, 12, and 100. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. So I imagine there's also an average 100 stat as well. Okay, let's take a look at this. Okay. All right. Here we go. Boink and... Oh, shoot. That's not what I was trying to do. No! Did I get that? Yep, I did. Okay, we're good. Oh, I was going to say something, too, before I started this process. I'll say it in a minute. Oh, shoot. Oh, this is going to ruin my average. I feel like I'm going worse now. Oh, really? That's how yellow wound up being? Really? I'm going to need to learn more orientations and what to do there. But in the meantime... Oh, dang it. And then we're here? Oh, okay. I'm still less than a minute. Phew. Phew. Technically solving it on GoCube is still solving it, so remember that 6-second round of scramble technically is... A piece popped out of my cube. Don't you hate it when that happens? Oh, don't you hate it when that happens? So frustrating. So these two cubes that are at my desk right now, one of them is a magic trick gimmick cube. It's still a regular, like you can still use it like a regular Rubik's cube. There's nothing wrong with it. It's like a regular speed cube. But the pieces won't come apart because there's a very specific purpose for this particular Rubik's cube. So the pieces can't fall out of this one, and obviously the pieces can't fall out of this GoCube one. Refresh your page. Oh wait, I didn't hit submit either. Do I need to refresh it? There we go. Oh, dang. All of your times are gone. Refresh my page. Refresh it. Okay. All of your times are back. Ish. Oh, no. Yeah, all your... Okay. Yeah, we're good. Okay. You almost had me that round? No, I did not. What? 41 seconds? How... Lies. Lies. You were solving it slowly. That's what you were doing. Oh, that's right. A piece flew out. So I almost had you. So if you break your cube more frequently, then there's a chance I could beat you. What I was going to say, though, is I think it's kind of fun in my business trips and my travel that I do for work. Just traveling somewhere and I reach in my bag and like a Rubik's Cube falls out, or somebody notices that there's a Rubik's Cube in my laptop bag and they're just like, really? You carry around a Rubik's Cube? Or I see a Rubik's Cube on somebody's desk and I'm like, you mind if I solve that? It's going to bother me. Like my OCD is going to bother me that it's not like the colors aren't solid. And that's kind of a lie. I kind of want to just show them that I know how to solve a Rubik's Cube. So there's a little bit of my pride going in there, even though obviously I don't solve quickly. But to the average person, solving in less than a day is a huge deal for the average person, right? Unless you're into speed cubing. Yeah, I always bring my cube. Yeah, gotcha. So I find the dynamics a lot of fun when I travel with the cube. Dopamine69. Hey, how are ya? Good morning. Hopefully you're doing well today. Dude, people were just as amazed when I solved in 1 minute as they are now. Yeah. It makes no difference to them, exactly. That's what I mean. Like, if you can solve it in less than a day, then people are already happy. Like, people are already impressed. So the magic trick that I'm eventually going to show, I'm not going to show it now. Hang on a sec. The magic trick eventually that I'm going to show on stream, again, excuse me, again, not today, but that this trick is, or that this cube is used for. Essentially, The trick works where you get a spectator to write in a Sharpie marker their name on the white face, and then you can either mix up the cube at that point or mix up the cube and then have them write their name. But you can either put your hand in a bag or put your hand behind your back or something along those lines, and then the cube is suddenly solved. But not only is it solved, but it's in a bag, and inside the bag is a glass jar, and inside the glass jar is the solved Rubik's Cube with their name written on it, and you cannot get the cube out of the jar. So it's a really cool trick, really cool effect. I love it. Yeah, I've only performed it like a handful of times in the public, though. I usually do card tricks for my close-up magic, not usually Rubik's Cube stuff. Not usually stuff that requires props. I usually try not to do magic magic that requires props except cards. It's 6 p.m. here. Nice. Good evening then to you, Dopamine. 4 a.m. for Mr. Poop. Yeah, and it's 7:30 for me too, Karen Bot. I wake up at 2 p.m. I used to use a YouTube video as a timer. Oh yeah, that works. Yeah, I can see that working. Nice. I'm gonna wake up at like 4 p.m. probably. Yeah, right. So, Dopamine, are you familiar with GoCube? If you are not, that is what we were doing earlier, and that's the cube that I've been using right now. I'm usually asleep right now. Right? Yeah. No, Mr. Poop. Lately, you've been awake though for my streams. It's pretty cool. It's a smart cube. It's the world's first smart cube. Although, according to Karen, it appears that there are more smart cubes coming. But to my knowledge, this is the first smart cube. It connects Bluetooth to an app on your phone. And let me show you a little bit of it. Let me switch over to this right now and then minimize this guy and turn back on my phone. Oops. There we go. So this is the app, and this is the GoCube. The green face, I just realized I didn't really explain this that much earlier, but FYI, the green face is right there. I have a green screen, so obviously the green face is not going to show green. I'm broke as heck. Oh, I got you. I understand. So I'm not awake at all because I'm not going to sleep. Oh, yeah. I have $5 and I don't know where they are now. So with this app, like I can mix up the cube, and if I don't know how to solve it, it'll tell me the algorithms on how to solve it. If I go to solver, I just get green in front and white on top, hit continue, and it'll tell me exactly what I need to do in order to solve the cube, right? There's different types of matches that you can do. I was wondering why you had a brown side. Hey, Nax, good morning. Good morning, Nax. How the heck are you? Joining right as I'm doing the explanation of what GoCube is, right after we were actually playing a completely different way of speed cubing with friends. Sorry about that. My throat's getting a little raspy from the coffee. So, Dopamine, if you go to scrambling, what scrambling does is you shuffle up the cube randomly however you want, and then it matches you up with somebody on the internet and gives you an algorithm on how to solve your cube. The first person to do the algorithm accurately to the end wins. And then Pro Cuber works the way a regular cubing competition works, where you have an algorithm to shuffle your cube, and then it's a race after 15 seconds of looking at it. Solo is the same way, except you're by yourself, not with other people on the internet. Here's the leaderboard off to the left. Over on the right, you've got various games that you can do. Cubizer is kind of fun because it annotates the key of C on a keyboard, and then if you do those, then you can hear, and you can kind of make some songs, having some fun with that. You can also there's also drums and stuff too. See? And And then there's Simon, and there's Paint It. Like, I mean, there's a bunch of different things. And then there's a whole academy that you can do as well. I'm doing well. I'm doing well, Nax. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for swinging by. I appreciate it. It's always a pleasure to see you, man. I have approximately $40. My parents don't let me buy anything. My mom borrowed me my $15, and I don't have PayPal. Fair enough. I hear you, man. I hear you, man. We're all too familiar with the broke life from time to time. But something that Karen Bot introduced me to was using cubing time. I was not familiar that cubing time was a thing, so I'm excited to be using that now. Let me do a few. Let me do a little bit of this. Let's go scrambling here. Karen Bot, hopefully you don't mind me switching gears here back to the app for GoCube. But yes, that's why I had a brown side. I knew you said something. I have a brown side because of the green screen. So the green screen is treating green like anything that's green is see-through, basically. I'm using Twitch as a source of income right now. Oh, nice, nice. Let me check you out, dude. Hang on a sec. Nice profile pic. You got me, man. You got me. Oh, is this not your main account? If you're using Twitch as a source of income right now? I don't mind what you do. I'm just gonna pass out soon if you're done with cubing time. Yeah. I think I'll be done with cubing time. You can pass out whenever you want, Karen. I really appreciate you showing it to me though, because I'm gonna definitely be looking more into that in the coming weeks, for sure. So thanks. So looking here at the app here, we'll go to scrambling. Green, white on top, and again, showing you guys, I'll do it from medium or hard. Let's do it from hard. It's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's Santa. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Ear Rape plays. Okay. Awesome. I had a fun time. I'm going to bed. Good luck with your streams. Thanks, Karen. I really, really appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out and all the tips and the kind words. You're awesome. You're absolutely awesome, Karen. Hopefully you get some sleep, given that we're in the same time zone, so I can't even believe how you're still up right now. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, good night. Or good morning, however you want to look at that. So here's hard, folks. So for Dopamine and anyone else, Nax, anyone else curious how this works, I'm going to do a hard match. This is one version of matching. What's your main cube? 3x3, if that's what you're asking. Unless you're asking brand. I'm not sure the lingo in speed cubing circles. So if I do find me a match here, what essentially is going to happen, let me change my overlay back to this. And sorry, hang on a sec. I can make that bigger. Un momento, por favor. And go away. There we go. All right. So essentially, we need to shuffle this. This is what's going to happen here. I'm going to shuffle this until it says it's shuffled strong. There we go. All right, now I get back to white on top, green facing me. Could you solve your 4x4 on stream? I cannot solve a 4x4 very fast. It's very, very slow, and I'd have to remember certain algorithms for it. But now this is going to give us an algorithm to solve this, and this is a race to the end, essentially. So we go blah, 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 blah. Oops, wrong way. Blah, 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 blah. There you go. So essentially, Dopamine, when you're doing competitions and whatnot, you get an algorithm to shuffle your cube. So what we're doing in this game is, instead of using the algorithm to shuffle the cube, we're given an algorithm to solve the cube, and the first one to be the fastest to perform that algorithm, the specific algorithm given to you, is the winner. So you can't just solve it any way you want in this particular match. Now, there are different kinds of matches you can do. We can certainly go to ProCuber. So if we went to ProCuber, this works the same way a regular professional cubing match would work. We can do beginners, So I go find match. I'm just doing beginners because I'm not sure how well this is going to turn out for me. And it works the same way as a regular professional cubing match. I don't know why I'm not asleep. Where it's going to give us an algorithm. We do the algorithm. Then we have 15 seconds to look at the cube and then solve it. So I do this, that. Back clock, up 2, back clock, right counter, blah, 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 whatever I'm doing there. I'm losing track of myself. There we go. And there. So now we have 15 seconds to look at it and then solve. So, hey, Rue and Blind. All right, give me a sec, folks. I will come back to you in a hot minute here. And where's my last one? Uh-oh. So for the record, folks, anybody watching right now, I am not a professional cuber. So my time average is like a minute. So bear with me here. I will read chat again here in just a minute. I just want to show you how these things typically work in GoCubing. In GoCube, anyway. And I'm actually going very slow right now, so apologies for how noob I look. Which is more noob than normal, actually. Oh, come on. There we go. All right. Not a bad time. 45 seconds. That's actually one of my best times today. I just attended Worlds. It was pretty epic. Couldn't podium though. How's the GoCube? I love the GoCube. I absolutely love the GoCube. I didn't know Worlds just happened. So to be frank and honest with you, I don't keep up with the speed cubing community. That's not to say that I don't want to. I just got my GoCube in the mail a couple weeks ago, and I stream a variety of different things, not just Rubik's Cubes. Today's my first day streaming Rubik's Cubes, so while I've been solving Rubik's Cubes for over a decade, I stopped for like 8 years, like not touching a Rubik's Cube at all practically, except for from time to time teaching people how to use a beginner's method. And that same beginner's method is the same method that I still use to this day. I just can obviously do it in 45 seconds. So without doing an F2L method or anything like that, I use the same method every single time. But I love the GoCube, man. I'm absolutely loving it. So that was a beginner match, obviously. There's a solver section. You can do a quick timer. We did the scrambling matches. We just did a Pro Cuber match. You can go to the games and you can do a bunch of different things in the games. There's an entire academy to help you out. It's super cool. I really, really love the GoCube. Ruin Blind. So is the X silent, or do you want me to pronounce the X? Or should I just call you Blind? Do you have a GoCube? Or, well, I guess if you're asking how the GoCube is, then you probably don't have a GoCube. But it sounds like you might be familiar with the GoCube at least. Let's do some more Pro Cuber matches. Let's skip over to hard, just for the kicks and giggles. I'm feeling confident. Oh, you're trying to challenge me, really? All right, well, let me see if I can type this really quick. There we go. All right, so now I just need to do this, and that, and that, and this, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and nope, wrong way. Da, 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 da. Oop. All right, let's look at this thing. Okay, we've got one down there already, so I'm just going to rotate that and then move that one down and that one down. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so that's going to go there. That's going to go down. This is going to go here, and this is going to go down. Oh, that was perfect. That was actually really, really nice, the way that worked out for me. We're going to do that, and then we're going to do that, and that, and that, and crap. Okay, this is actually working out not too bad. Oh, shoot. I hate it when that happens. Where's the last one? There it is. Oh, shoot. Really? And then yellow is always messed up like this. Of course it is. Figures. Oh, shoot. And there's that. And, oh, dang. We're in a horrible position right now. Horrible, horrible position. This is a horrible time right now. Oh, my goodness. There we go. Oh, that was bad. That was so bad. Okay. So, we're going to do a few more of those, I think. But that's essentially how GoCube works. So, it's pretty cool. I'm a fan of it. And you can see my battery's only really gone down a little bit in this process. So, I think I hear somebody coming downstairs. Whoever's coming down, close the door. Okay. Sounds like my my son's coming down. My older son, Cal. Hang tight, folks. Hi. I'm solving Rubik's Cubes. That's what I'm doing today. Did you want to watch or did you want to watch TV?
I want to watch.
Okay. Come on. Okay. You okay? All right. So I don't know how well I'm going to be able to do this now, but we'll see. We're going to try this. All my acorns. All right. I'm going to move this out front here a little bit. We'll turn up the volume for it. There we go. Well, hello there. Can you say hi, mister?
Hi, mister.
All right, so we're going to try this out with my son in my lap. That I have not done. So, see, look, bud, isn't this cool? I'm streaming from my phone up there. See? We're going to try another hard match, I think. I mean, we could try an expert match, I suppose, and see what happens. We'll try it. We'll see what happens. All right. Here we go. And all right. R2, blah, 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 blah. Oh, dang. You have less time to do this. I did not realize that I have significantly less time to do this right now. So the more up, I'm going to actually fail this. I didn't realize. Wow. Interesting. I didn't finish the scramble in time. So you have less time to scramble the more difficult of status you go up in. That's really interesting. That's good to know. I did not know that. Okay. Well, let's go to the solver really quick. We're going to change pace anyway. Change things up a bit. Let's solve this here. Nope, wrong thing. Dum, and dum. Okay. We're gonna go. Let's play some of these mini games. Now I'm still bummed that it didn't save my status for finishing double right there. That makes me sad. But we're gonna do. Yeah, oof indeed, mister. Let's go here. And what song do we want to play that's in the key of C? Nope. Sometimes I would go to sleep watching your stream with my glasses on, and in the morning I can't find them. That stinks. That's unfortunate. That's definitely unfortunate. What else could we... Ember, you okay? You okay, puppy? Lay down. Lay down, you're okay. You're okay.
Was he already downstairs, or did he come downstairs?
He was already downstairs. He's been downstairs with me since I started.
Oh.
Because when I wake up, he wakes up. Let's do... This is so hard. Oops. And then... Nope. Whoops. Whoops. Whew. All right. There we go. We made it. We did it. It happened. All right. Let's see. That was fun. And we successfully did GoCubing, and also learned about cubing time. Let's go back here. It is almost the top of the hour. I know that I said I usually stream closer to like 8:15, but there are a few things I want to try to do before my business trip later this afternoon, and I want to make sure that I get a head start on them. And I think we're at a place now with this GoCubing that I'm learning. I think I can only do it so much on a single stream, so we might break up where we do some GoCubing on a random Wednesday, and then mix that in with another game or two. So let me see if anyone else is on right now. Hang on, folks. Hang on. Let's refresh. Hey, look at that. NIS Games is on. NIS Games. We haven't seen NIS Games in a while. I think we're gonna rate up NIS. Let me change over here really quick. Hang on, folks. So before I end things, I do want to re-mention the Golden Acorn of the Week. The Golden Acorn of the Week. This is the first time that I've had a Golden Acorn come directly from a Bible verse. This particular one is from Hebrews chapter 12, verse 11, and it says, "No discipline is enjoyable while it's happening. It's painful. But afterward, there'll be a peaceful harvest of right living for those who are trained in this way." Essentially, folks, whether you believe my faith or not, whether you believe the same as me or not, there's no arguing that this is good, sound advice. So take it as you will, and think of it this way. Any action or any reaction in life from our actions, any consequences for our actions, any disciplinary actions for our actions, they're ultimately there to show us a more... Let me snooze that. They're essentially there to show us a better way to live. So if you keep in mind that we become better people because of those reactions, because of those consequences of our actions, because of those disciplinary actions, if you keep that in the back of your mind while you're going through them, then ultimately you'll push through them even stronger and be motivated to get through them because you know that there's something on the other side. So hopefully that can encourage you guys today and the rest of this week as the Golden Acorn. Of course, that'll change next week. Keep in mind, folks, tomorrow and or Friday, I will be in a hotel room, so I'm unsure how easily I'm going to be able to stream. I'm still going to try to stream. I'm still in the same time zone, so it should still be at the same time. But take note of my Twitter and the Discord server, as I will be making the announcements on there. This Saturday, are you done? Okay. This Saturday, remember, mark your calendars if you haven't already. This Saturday is my first ever Saturday stream, where I will be doing a charity stream, which is also my first ever charity stream as well. So I'm really excited about that. We are helping to raise funds for a dear woman in Canada who is in need of a double lung transplant. So hopefully you guys can join me this Saturday. I will be starting at 11 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time. 11 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time, streaming for about 4 or 5 hours, give or take. And then we'll culminate and raid the family that's streaming for the GoFundMe page. So stay tuned for that this Saturday, 11 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time. And that's what I got. So as always, guys, stay squirrely. Thank you so much for the lurks, the new follows, the resubs, the bits, all that jazz. We are going to raid up NIS Games like so. So be sure to join in that raid. Oh, wait, wrong thing. Wrong thing. There we go. Be sure to join in that raid, folks. Show them where you came from. Show them some love. But as always, guys, stay squirrely. And I will catch you all next time.